just click start again. So I should be live now.
Oh, looks good to me.
Ooh, almost no delay as well.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah, ooh, spicy. Yeah. Very good. Okay. Let's keep going. So, anyway, this bit fell apart. And,
Haruhi Suzumiya.
Okay, so Haruhi Suzumiya. So I had this plan even since before being a VTuber. And now I'm like, I really think this could be a great first chatter. So stupid. Oh my god. You're not stupid, it's just a very funny thing. Anyway, so
why am I stupid?
My hands are pretty red. So here's the thing with Haruhi. First of all, it's clobbering time. Second, here's the thing. So when Haruhi was a thing, you know, you might not believe this about me, Pixie or Coleman. You guys might not believe this about me, but I used to be a snob.
Wow.
About anime. Can you imagine that?
Wow.
Can you imagine me? Can you imagine me being a snob about anime? Can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine?
Actually, I can.
Yes, I am still a snob about anime. But I am way, way better than I used to be because I will give most things a chance. Not Jujutsu Kaisen. Listen, I'm willing to give Demon Slayer a chance. That's my, you know. Anyway, so I used to be a huge anime snob. Slob?
Oh, hey.
Treat yourself.
Way more. To the point that I would just dismiss entire things altogether. And I had bought into entire genres. I would dismiss entire genres. So I had bought into, like, in the early 2000s, there were basically, the anime community in the English-speaking world was basically split into. There was the people that were all like, oh yeah, man, Haruhi and Moe, like the kind of the mainstream. There was like Haruhi and Moe anime and harem anime and all of that. And then there were the intellectuals, you see, who were like, oh, this is so lowbrow. This is so, I catch me watching Planetes or the Count of Monte Cristo anime, blah blah blah. Anime is an art form, blah blah blah. So, the difference now is that now I've learned to relax, because now I'm like, you know what? Some anime is great artistry, some anime and manga are great artistry, and some are just fun, and that's okay, and that's fine. You know what I mean? And some, like Love Live Sunshine, are both. Do not add me.
So I agree with you.
Exactly. So, but I was a complete hypocrite back then, because even back then that I was like looking down on stuff like Haruhi, I was watching Macross. Macross was as much a culprit of the Moe boom as anything else. You know what I mean?
So what you're telling me is you're a hypocrite.
Yes, exactly. I liked Ranka. I was like, Ranka is fine.
Girl!
Ranka 1/2?
No, Ranka, shut up. Anyway, so you know, I was like, okay. You know, and so I saw Haruhi, and everyone was super into Haruhi, and I was like, well, I'm watching Legend of the Galactic Heroes, honey. Well, maybe that was a couple of years later, but yeah, I was like, I am interested in, I want to watch Gundam, I want to watch other stuff that is above you, blah, blah, blah. I didn't talk to people like that. That's what I thought. And I was like, yeah, man, I don't care about any of that stuff, because I had to prove, because I was a young adult, and I had to prove that what I liked was legitimate. I was hanging out with music hipsters. I had to prove that the dumb anime that I liked were like art. So I couldn't be seen, you know, to like the dumb stuff. I had to like the stuff that was art. It was a clearly like a very 20-year-old way of thinking. I am not old now. I have to justify. You know, fucking bullshit. So Haruhi completely passed me by. I never watched I to this day have watched more video essays about Haruhi than I've watched Haruhi. I've not watched any Haruhi, not read any Haruhi.
Impressive.
Yeah, but what I want to do.
Add it to your phone.
Oh shit! Like already, I need to do another ad. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna do a 30-second ad. Fuck it. I'm sorry, chat.
What?
Yeah,
hopefully
because
no one dies this time.
Yeah, nobody's gonna die. I'm sorry, chat. We're gonna do 30 seconds. I'm not even gonna go to the BRB screen. There we go. Yeah, it's just because I restarted
What
the stream.
if someone died?
I mean, hopefully not. My hands are already. Look at my hands. Fucking.
They're already dead.
Yeah. Also, subscribers,
They're
you're
already
still about. Hello, hi. So, I will finish telling this story once we're back from the ad break. And in the meantime, I'm gonna keep building. Hopefully, finish the Zaku today. Because I do want to sticker. I do want to sticker some Transformers today on stream. Okay. So yeah. Anyway. Oh, we're almost back, and we are back. Hello, chat. Hello. So I was telling you my story for Haruhi. And honestly, I don't like talking about content that I'm gonna make because I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to place unrealistic expectations on myself, and I don't want the ideas to get stolen. But on the other hand, this is a kind of high effort idea that I don't think anybody will do it. The ad glitch for you. I'm sorry. So here's my stupid idea. What if, right?
Yep.
I went from 0 Haruhi to maximum Haruhi.
Oh no.
What if I spent a month of my life fully immersing myself on the novels, the manga, the TV show, the movies, and whatever fandom meme leftovers I can find? Whatever old GeoCities shrines I can find.
How much do you know?
No.
Like, how much do you already know?
I know it's a high school comedy. We got Courage, hello!
Oh no,
Hello, I'm sorry,
He
I-
has entered.
I couldn't keep away from this discussion. I tried really hard.
Good lord. Okay, so yeah, what I know is that it's like a slightly supernatural comedy. I know about Endless 8, is it?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Which
I read all the Haruhi novels, so I'm here.
so okay, so I gotta say, I did watch a video about Endless 8 and how it's basically 8 episodes in a row that are the same thing, except from a slightly different perspective. And I have to say, fucking based. That is, yeah, I gotta say, like, that is a bold thing to do. That is an extremely bold thing to do with the most popular anime of the time or whatever. That is, like, it's bold. It's a strong choice. But yeah, so Courage, you've heard my plan. What do you guys think of my plan?
Inexplicably based, and I
yeah.
can't wait for you to do it.
Yeah, for real.
Okay.
Yeah, Courage fully walked into this chat like, hello, Haruhi expert has entered the building.
Look, I spent most of like when I was in like school when Haruhi and K-On! Were out, like basically I watched everything I could get my hands on like a kid at a fast food restaurant.
You're echoing on Pixie's mic. I'm sorry.
Oh, there we
He's
go.
getting very
Hang on.
heated.
Sorry, I got you. I forgot that happens. Right, there we go. Yeah, I literally I just watched everything. So I kind of I didn't really fit into either camp because I was just kind of like at a buffet table, like, damn, there's a lot of anime out here. It's bad. But I used to play K-On! Music in a music room with one of the senior students who I was friends with.
Oh, husband-san, you're so cringe. I love you.
Yeah, it was great.
Wow, incredible. That's so good though.
Yeah.
That's much better than my high school experiences.
Do you want to know the reason I started learning how to play guitar?
Why?
K-On!
Yeah.
That's okay. I never watched K-On! And now I'm worried because all the people that have K-On! Avatars on Twitter seem to be Nazis.
Oh.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are. Yeah, it's really
I don't get it.
However,
Wait,
K-On!
what?
K-On! Is a lovely anime about lesbians doing cute things.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the thing. Everything that I've seen from K-On!, I'm like, person for whom her first cute girls doing cute things anime was Love Live Sunshine. Getting a lot of Love Live Sunshine vibe from this. Well, no, it wasn't Love Live Sunshine. It was original Love Live.
You're not wrong.
I mean, I'm not wrong. It's a similar vibe, right?
Yeah, I guess. It's just a bunch of girls at an after-school club that do music stuff, and sometimes they eat cake, and that's it.
Okay.
Oh man,
There is
Yeah,
cake. It's
I
like
don't
the whole
know-
parfait thing in Love Live.
I don't get the Nazi thing at all. I think it's 4chan. It's 4chan. Fuck 4chan.
It is.
Fuck
Like,
4chan.
that's all you need to know. That is
It's-
literally all you need to know.
Yeah.
It's 4chan. Say less.
When in doubt, it's
Yeah.
4chan.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
4chan.
there was a period where I was very, very normal about Haruhi Suzumiya, and I had a Haruhiism spray on TF2.
Bro, I used to wear. I went to my first ever Comic Con and I bought a Haruhi headband and I wore it to school.
I had the armband that I wore to school because one of my
I just want
seniors
you to
made
know,
it for me.
me and Courage grew up on separate ends of the country.
Yeah, like we...
It was meant to be. You are the enemy.
Fuck.
Wow.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The stuff that wasn't adapted into the anime because of unfortunate things that caused it to, implode. It gets even wilder than the TV show gets. But the Endless Eight is definitely one of the KyoAni moves of all time.
Honestly. Okay, Courage, I'm gonna ask you an important question then.
Yes.
You've heard my plan. You've heard how insane it is. And you kind of know my anime things. I'm the kind of person that can say, I'm the kind of person that I can say, my favorite anime of all time is Legend of the Galactic Heroes, but also Love Live Sunshine is up there. I'm all over the map. I like cute things. I like fun things. I'm no longer the big snob I used to be. But also I'm about to immerse myself into, I'm gonna, since we were talking about stealing content, I'm gonna quote a YouTuber called Tim Rogers, of course. And I'm gonna say the thing that I always say, the quote of his that I always say, which is, I feel like I am standing at the bottom of Mount Everest, armed with nothing but a fork. I feel like I'm like staring upon something unknowable and way too big for my small trousers, if you know what I mean. I'm sorry for your head. I'm sorry for your ears, Mega Boy, and thank you for the bonk boots. But yeah, so what do you think of my plan? And can I consult with you on like what order to do things in?
Yeah, right. Wait, okay. So just so I understand, because I had to like take one of Pixie's plates out, so I may have missed the full detail. Run it by me one more time.
Okay, so here's the plan.
Okay.
I am a Haruhi virgin.
Okay.
My Haruhi flower has never been taken.
Okay.
Oh, you're sending through Pixies now.
Yeah. I've just given up using mine. It's fine.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
If I sound like a man, that's because I just become one.
Yeah.
So my plan is here's the plan. The plan is I want to go from, because this is like an entire part of Western anime fandom that I like missed out on, but that I am curious about, unlike say One Piece. To throw a random example, although I will watch the One Piece live action. I want to try to capture the Haruhi experience, but I feel like I'm so late to everything that I feel like the only way to do this is to go from 0 Haruhi to maximum Haruhi.
Okay.
In the space of a month, if I can manage a month. That means watching all the anime, reading all the novels, watching the movies, and also if there's time, reading the manga if it's worth it. But I know the novels came first. Maybe playing a video game if there is one.
There's some video games.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean that's an undertaking, but like, are you gonna watch the episodes in the incorrectly broadcast order like they were when it aired, or?
This is why I need a consultant.
Congratulations, Courage! You've been promoted to Haruhi consultant.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, because the funniest thing is that, again, I won't spoil anything that happens in the show, but like, basically, it's kind of semi-common knowledge anyway, but like when it aired, they showed what is essentially the ending of the season, like a few episodes in, and then the ending of the season that was aired was like supposed to be an in-between episode where Kyon goes to buy a heater for the club room, but that was the last episode that they aired from the first season.
God.
Because it was broadcast out of order. Yeah.
Okay.
And then there was Endless 8 in the second season, but again, we've been over this and it's based, so.
I mean, I personally think it's based.
Yeah, it's very good. The movies slap. There's a Mara, have you watched Full Metal Panic?
I watched like 7 or 8 episodes back in the day.
Oh, okay.
way back in the
Harry
day.
has like one Full Metal Panic joke in it because it's by KyoAni, and the words do not describe how much it made me smile for about like 5 seconds, and then I was like, why? It doesn't have any relevance to anything, but okay, cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, best of luck. I'm on board to assist, but there is a lot. And yeah, there's like visual novels. There's a rhythm game on the Wii. I do own.
Well,
Wow. There is? Holy shit.
Yeah, you have to like, it's played with just the Wiimote, and you have like notes coming in at every like the main cardinal directions and like diagonals, and you just kind of hold the Wiimote upright and just kind of move it in the direction of that note as it's coming in. It doesn't work very well.
Wow,
but,
great.
it's
Sounds
there.
amazing. Sounds amazing. I just really think that I just think this is the videos that's gonna put me on the map. You know, this is what's gonna make me into a legitimate content creator.
Like, I also have to consider, like, when you say you want the full Haruhi Suzumiya experience, does that also mean that you basically need to watch Lucky Star? Because Lucky Star is basically a show that KyoAni used to fill with Haruhi references to get people to watch Haruhi. And its main character is a Haruhi fangirl voiced by Haruhi's VA.
What?
Well, then.
What? What?
And there are cameos in it.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
It's, but it's a different. But Lucky Star was a whole different thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It is, but it also has like, even I think in like its second episode, there's a whole bit where Konata goes on a message board and gets into a flame war with people about the latest episode of Haruhi, and like she also complains about the reuse of certain stock footage and shots in the episode that she was watching. But yeah, so a lot of it is just jokes about Haruhi's production.
Oh my god, how deep does this go, man?
Yeah.
How deep
This is
does
what I
this
mean when I'm
go?
like, it's an iceberg. Like,
Oh my god.
and they do like a cosplay cafe episode where Aya Hirano switches between the Konata voice and the Haruhi voice because she's dressed up as the other character she voices. And Kyon is just in the cafe.
Okay, I no longer feel like I am at the bottom of like I'm at the bottom of Mount Everest armed with nothing but a fork. I feel like I am staring into the black hole in the center of the Milky Way galaxy, armed with nothing but a broken wooden teaspoon.
Yeah.
Would it? Specifically, okay.
Yes. That's how dire the straits are. I'm honestly, I will tell you something. I'm scared. I'm scared of what this might do to me.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's like a cornerstone of like certain parts of anime fandom from that back in that day, but like there's also a lot.
But also, it's a show that was for, teens, that was loved by the teens of the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I might have a bad time or a good time. Hi, Dan. Wait, raid? There was a raid? Oh, Lampy's raid. Yeah, sorry. Lampy's raid. Yes. We're talking about Haruhi Suzumiya. The melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. So,
And there's
okay.
like 2 net anime as well.
Oh my god. I want to die. Okay. Okay,
Greetings,
so
fellow youngsters.
here's a question then. Where do I start? What should I do both at the same time? Should I do one first and then the other?
I would say if you want the weeb experience of being an anime fan in that period, it's probably just watching Melancholy's anime adaptation first.
Uh-huh.
And then I guess the second season for Endless 8 stuff. And then after that, it's kind of like free reign, I suppose, other than like the movies. I mean, because Disappearance was a wild ass time.
So you're saying start with.
I would start with Melancholy's anime.
Yeah.
I feel like you'll know if you like it or not by that point as well.
Well,
like,
I think
you'll-
I think here, right? I think the thing is, I need to commit this as a historian.
yeah, you like me, where you'll watch the whole thing just so that you can have a valid opinion on it. When people say, "Well, you clearly didn't watch the whole thing," and you're like, "Well, I did, and I didn't like it."
No, I don't do that, and I'll tell you why I didn't do that. Because when you guys were kids watching Haruhi, I was in my 20s, already having had these arguments all my adolescence in 90s message boards, and you know what? No. Because do you know why I don't do that? Because my time is valuable on this earth, she says, before talking about this insane plan about Haruhi Suzumiya.
But at least you chose it.
Well, that's the thing. This is something I want to do. I want to fully, because I feel like I want to fully immerse myself. Like, it's like, I don't know. I'm also not very experienced with KyoAni stuff. I don't think I've watched many of their things. And this is like the foundational KyoAni anime.
Yeah, for sure.
So, so there's that aspect of it, you know? And so, like, that's kind of what I want. Like, and so, this is, like, if this was not for a project, I would probably do that. I'll probably watch 4 or 5 episodes and then go, fuck this, if I don't like it. But I want this to be a project. I want to be committed to looking at it as a critic. Because I'm the kind of person that, like, I have, like, extremely pretentious notions about my takes on media. But I'm the kind of person that I am interested on where things come from. This is why I was saying earlier that I would rather read Fist of the North Star than Jujutsu Kaisen. If the choice is spend my time with Jujutsu Kaisen or with Fist of the North Star, I'm going to read Fist of the North Star. Not necessarily because it looks more appealing to me, but because it's more foundational. It's more I care a lot about things that are historically important, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is an important show for, like, anime fandom. And it's a thing that I missed out on because I was busy being a hipster. Literally being a hipster.
I mean, I think it's interesting because, like, obviously, Haruhi's also something that, like, due to various scandals and other things that have unfortunately caused basically its fall from relevance and, like, also knocked the wind out of its sails pretty much permanently. Even though there have been, like, little resurgences and comebacks here and there, it's nowhere near as, like, big as it used to be. And I feel like it's something that quite a lot of people that still like Haruhi have mostly kind of had to, like, make their peace with. And so it's interesting from the perspective of someone that never engaged with it before to come back, because I'm very much someone who was like, man, I love this show and this franchise, and it's like, well, I've just made my peace with the fact that it's done so. And then it's come back a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, but I've it's almost like but I moved on because I've had to. Like,
yeah, of course.
You know?
So is what happened something you can share on stream?
Yeah, I don't want to get it 100. Again, this is mostly off the top of my head, so I don't want to get it wrong. And
roughly.
I maybe, roughly. Basically, Aya Hirano was involved. Haruhi's VA was involved in a scandal where she was on tour because she was in a rock band. Well, she had a rock band that she went on tour with because Haruhi had a lot of insert songs in it that made her quite popular for her singing voice. She was accused of sleeping with one of her bandmates, and in the idol/anime industry where loads of people treat you like they're oshi in Japan, that basically literally tanked her entire career. She's only really recently even come back into, like, performing again and actually, like, voicing stuff again.
That old chestnut.
It literally just killed any momentum that Haruhi had because they lost their star, and it was just like, well, like, we're donezo now. And yeah, obviously, I'm pretty sure that later on it was almost entirely debunked. It didn't happen. And yeah, it obviously, like, super affected her, and it makes me really upset because I'm like, Haruhi lost all of its momentum as, like, mainstream anime through, like, no fault of its own, basically. And it's like, it's really unfortunate.
It's such bullshit. That's such
and
bullshit.
She basically was on, like, a big hiatus for a really long time. And then obviously I'm really glad to see her back, like, more recently, though. I'm, like, really happy that she's literally beating the allegations. So it's, you know, it's good, but it's almost like it's not too late, because I don't want to be, like, defeatist like that, but it is very much like it's too late to capitalize on Haruhi's, like, mega popularity anymore. And I feel like if they'd carried on and adapted more of the novels and kept it going, they could have it could be one of those shows that people are, like, still talking about. I mean, people do, but, like, you know.
Not me just casually browsing for a Haruhi cosplay. I would.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I don't remember all of the details, but as far as I remember, it definitely was debunked. Like, she did not engage in that kind of behavior. But yeah, that's basically what happened, and it's very unfortunate.
That's fucking bullshit. That's such bullshit. Like, I feel like this kind of stuff is getting a bit better in Japan. But mainly like it seems to be getting better in some parts of like the music and idol industry and not in others necessarily. You know, it's like there's still an aspect of that. But yeah, it's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate.
I could sit here and talk about idol scandals until the cows come home from like the mid 2000s.
Me and Pixie have had this exact conversation relating to idol stuff and Aya Hirano's career multiple times over our relationship, where we're like, do you know what sucks? This. I hate idol fans.
Us, two very regular idol fans, like, God, I fucking hate this.
Yeah, I mean, understandable.
Damn, we suck.
Absolutely understandable, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it fucking does suck, you know? Like, motherfucker, come on. Like,
you can do it.
Yeah, we go.
Because obviously, Aya did the intro and the outros for both seasons. She self-recorded a lot of the insert songs and stuff. So there was a lot of like, and I think Lucky Star had the same. They had like, there's Lucky Star has like every ending has like a bit where Konata will do anime karaoke. Well, we'll do like karaoke, and it's usually like an 80s mecha show or like something a little bit older, or a little bit more recent. I know she does fucking Dragon Ball's opening. I say that like it's recent, Jesus. But yeah, like there was a period where she was kind of like everywhere. So yeah, it's a little lame.
Wait, did you know Lucky Star's coming back?
I heard of that. I heard of that.
Do you mean the newer manga and stuff?
Yeah, so where like they're older and it's like what they're doing now as if they were like 30-year-old women, and I'm like, oh my god,
it's in a
this is for me.
It's in a bi-monthly magazine, so it's
I want.
And it's just
I want that for Love Live Sunshine in 10 years. That's what I want.
Oh my god, please! But it just makes me laugh because I think we read a little bit about like what was going on in it, and Konata now allegedly really likes VTubers, and I was like, based.
She would. And there was a whole thing where they were talking about like what it feels like to get old. And then Konata was like, oh, it's like realizing all the characters you liked in an anime are like not it anymore, and you like the older ones, and it shows like a picture of fucking Misato and Ritsuko in her head when she's thinking about it.
But also looks into the camera like I'm on The Office.
Yes. Really good. Oh my god. But yeah, no, so anyway, that's the plan. The Haruhi plan.
Yeah.
And that's what we're gonna do. By we, I mean me, and you lot are gonna come on this journey with me. And
I'm down.
I mean, I feel like we're like signed up automatically by merely being here in your presence currently.
I'll like point and scream at the space battleship Yamato joke that's in one of the movies.
I will sing every single song, guaranteed.
Good God. But yeah, I don't know. I feel, I feel like this is probably one of the dumbest ideas I've ever had. And I want to do it.
I just want you to know.
I just think it would be hilarious. What?
I fucking love Zaku legs. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah. No. You're good. You're good.
Zaku legs.
I mean, semi-related.
Man, restarted the stream. Fucking killed chat. I think.
Rip chat, gone but not forgotten.
Yeah, I'm not dropping any frames anymore though. So.
No, you're good. Your frames are present. Captain Hurricane has stopped haunting your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, just blame it on Captain Hurricane. How dare he sully your hand?
I will blame it on Captain Hurricane. Look at this. Look at his blood. He just won't come off.
It's just evidence of your crime that I was a witness to.
I did it. It was justice. Not even. No. It wasn't a crime. It was justice. What am I? What am I? As a sniper wolf? No, that's a criminal. No, that's a criminal. No, that's a fucking criminal if I ever saw one.
Damn.
I actually God. I shouldn't get into this. I actually watched another video last night about a YouTuber that probably committed a murder in Northern Ireland.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, it can do this? Wow, that's insane.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
look at that.
It got the kick.
Yeah, it's like it's like wow. But
I'm assuming this is just a high grade.
Yeah, it's just like the high grade Universal Century Zaku 2.
Oh shit. It's so good.
No, I'm glad that you're here, Dan. I'm glad that you're here. But yeah. Like and I hear you on when stuff doesn't hold up from when you were young. I hear you on that a lot. Like But yeah, I love this. I love this mechanism. Okay, let's finish the leg. So now we just
It's just the movement is so satisfying.
yeah, it really is. Considering this is the older HGC, not even the newer one.
Really?
Yeah,
Could have
yeah,
fooled
yeah.
me.
Yeah, the newer one has like it's more detailed. It has like the more kind of Gundam the Origin style, but not really because there's an actual Gundam the Origin style Saku too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know what I mean. It's more detailed. Okay, so this just
I thought
goes
you liked
there.
Zaku. So here's another Zaku for your Zaku.
Oh, right. I need to.
I mean, I would love to have a small army of Zaku's one day.
You do.
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking.
Wait, are you that person who has like 30 Windams, 30 of every grunt suit?
God, I fucking wish.
Yeah, our flat does not have the
Okay.
capacity.
One day.
yeah.
Oh, I need to do that first. Okay.
We
okay.
we used to know a guy who like casually built a little bit of Gunpla here and there, and then when his wife moved in, he had to like move it all like into. God, it was like all over the house, and we were like standing in their kitchen for like a housewarming party, and I was like, dude, I love the fact that you have straight up just Gunpla on like a shelf in your kitchen, and he was
Oh,
like,
shit.
yeah. It's just the way I decorate, and I was like, that's sick. And then his wife was like, yeah, I'm making him move it. I was like, that's not very based.
That's not very cash money.
Indeed.
I mean, I have a square picture of Shah that overlooks our kitchen.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I did it. It was tough, but I did
Nice.
it.
Yay.
It
You
was
did
tough, but I
it!
did it. Yeah. It was beautiful leg. Beautiful leg.
I love
Um,
it. They're just so thick.
Yeah. They're so
Hello, it's
thick.
me, Pixie Luna, Zaku enthusiast.
Yeah.
Who's
Okay.
the Fetty and who's the Zeke in your relationship?
It's more like
Hey.
who is base and who's a narc, right?
Which way
Whoa.
around is it?
Well, here's the problem, right? Because the fucking Xeon. There's
Oh,
some
no.
problems there. There's some problems there. Let's just say.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Did-
Oh no.
Do you want to know another small Pixie encouraged piece of information, TM?
Go for it. Let's
So,
go.
You know when Uniqlo did like the Gundam collab like years and years ago, where they did all the like really cool like Gundam t-shirts? Me and Courage own
yeah.
2 sets of matching t-shirts.
Nice.
He has the new Gundam, I have the Suzabi, and
Aw.
he has the Gundam, and I have Shah Zaku.
I mean
Aw.
that is par for the course. I would expect nothing less. Basically.
I
Okay,
just
so this
wanted the new Gundam one because of the fin funnels on the back.
And then by that point, I was like, well, I might as well own the Suzabi one, right? It's got like the Gunpla art like
Yeah.
on the back of it.
It was
It's-
specifically like a Gunpla thing.
It was, yeah, it was the Gunpla collection.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
It's
can't
Had,
glue.
like,
I
the
can't
Gunpla
glue this
hanger?
one because I need to be able to remove it to put in the missile pod, which I don't want to put in now.
Oh.
I'm just gonna. put it
Understandable. Just snap that bad boy in.
there. Yeah. Snap it in.
Yeah, but did your t-shirts have those like? Was it they had the Gunpla hanger where it had the little Gunpla kit in it?
Oh no, that was like Asia only.
Yeah,
The
I,
UK isn't very cool.
I have the one that has
Oh.
the RX-78 runner, like runners on it though.
Yeah, I steal that t-shirt sometimes.
Can I remove the top of the
Understandable.
head for the?
And we were just in a supermarket once, and they had a Gundam t-shirt, and I was like, yo.
I swear it was like
YOLO!
I swear it was like an Asda or something.
It was just we were just standing in an Asda, and I was like, "Excuse me, is that a fucking Gundam T-shirt in Asda?"
Yeah.
I'll take all your entire stock.
Yeah.
I was
straight
watching.
up.
I was watching the video about the YouTuber who allegedly committed murder, and
Okay.
he was in Northern Ireland, and the guy reporting on it was in America, and he referred to an Aldi bag as an Aldi bag as an ALDI bag.
Fucking god!
That's like GRX all over again.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I love GR eggs so
Wait.
much.
Oh yeah, GR eggs. Oh god, last night at Hanakyo's collab, the Americans we were doing Gartic Phone, and some of the Americans thought that Greg was like a person. That Greg's was like
person.
someone's house. Greg's was like someone's house.
I'm going around
Oh.
Greg's, mate.
Yeah,
Go to fucking Greg's. Do you want anything?
yeah, basically.
Greg,
How do I
What's
move
Greg's
the eye on
around
this
here?
thing? Oh, wait, it's loose? Okay.
I don't know what Greg is.
You don't know what Greg is, or who
Greg's.
Greg is, or
Greg's
Yes.
is a chain. The easy answer is it's a chain of bakeries.
Yes.
N7 Beowulf, don't mind me, just in here to watch experience hands in prep for my first build. I mean, thank you. I'm very flustered. Thank you very much. What are you building, Beowulf? We're just over here being fucking weirdos, talking about all sorts of bullshit while I'm building
Nothing
this
new.
Zaku, or finishing it more like.
Don't ask why her hands are red. Please don't.
Please do not. We cannot go over this. I literally lost half my audience because I bloodied my hands with the neck of a hedgehog.
He deserved it.
Hashtag no context.
Hashtag no context. Hashtag. It used to be my joke when hashtags were still a thing. Hashtag. Lol.
Now hashtags are completely fucking pointless. Trust me.
Yeah.
I work in marketing.
Just like me. I mean.
Wait, really? Hold on, I can't save my tweet length.
Yeah, you can save yourself your characters because when's the last time you yourself searched for a hashtag or in a hashtag?
I can't say the hashtags on stream.
No, I'm not asking for
Oh
the hashtag.
my god! Coleman!
I don't want to know.
Are you ever not? That's what I'm gonna say. Are you ever not? My god.
I'm in the process of
I don't want to know your
painting.
internet search history, bro.
You want it?
No.
Coleman, you are literally the embodiment of that Henia Vishojo clip that is like, why are you guys horny all the time, y'all? It's noon. It's always Ahego and Pee and Booba. No.
I mean, noon is bright daylight in the noon time. I can see my paint more easily. I can pigment some things better over.
Anyway,
Those
where were we?
Context.
Words.
Where were we? Hashtags. I don't know.
Yeah.
What we're
That's
talking
completely
about.
fucking pointless.
Sometimes Twitter gives one a funny emoji associated with it, with the piece of media you like.
I mean, I like
That's
that.
about
That's about it.
I liked it when they did that for Suletta.
They did it for G-Witch, didn't they?
Yeah, they did it. Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did it. Individual missiles. I don't need individual missiles with a high grade. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna make a fucking diorama, chat. I'm gonna make a diorama with these rockets. I don't need these fucking rockets. But it's okay. I'm gonna build them anyway. Yeah, I know. Anyway,
Gunvolva, nice choice.
Gunvolva, yeah, very good.
Oh, Gunvolva, yeah. That one is a very, very nice, very nice one. I should get one, honestly.
Yeah, right. I just don't want to expand my backlog anymore. It's so big. I tried really hard to make it smaller.
If I got up Gunvolva, I would want to get 3. You know?
Yeah.
Understandable.
I have 1.
Yeah, like
I'm for 2.
Yeah. I've made a shelf for G-Witch. That is
I
so
have
far.
a single demi trainer. I was good. I only bought 1 demi trainer,
Nice.
and it's just a normal demi trainer. But I want choo-choos.
I don't have the normal one actually. That's the only one I'm missing because I think Coleman was not Coleman. Sorry, AJ was talking about making a group build of the default kind of demi trainer. So I haven't gotten it yet. I have choo-choos and I have the demi barding, and my plan is that the demi barding I'm gonna paint it in like choo-choo colors with like pink and black, and I'm gonna paint
please.
Yeah. And I'm gonna paint the other demi trainer in like Nika color, so it's gonna be like blue and black.
Nice.
I'm gonna painting on my brain was just like, hey, remember Armored Core 6? Buy a second Gunvolva painted in Rusty's color scheme. These, I mean, they're not for little children. They're not for little children. They're for like, 12. It's like 11 and up, 10 and up, something like that, right?
Yeah, I feel like
plus?
especially if it's your first kit as well, it's probably best just not to be too precious about it. Almost definitely, like my first high grade was pretty.
My first high grade was ass, and we've still got it somewhere.
Yeah, we got it for posterity.
I mean, I will say though, modern high grades are pretty. They look pretty good out of the box with very
honestly.
low.
Yeah.
I mean, do you see this? I have done nothing to this kit other than a bit of glue, and you don't even need that. You don't even need that. And you can't even see you can't even see any nubs. I haven't done any sanding on it. You know what I mean?
Really?
And
I would genuinely like.
Yeah. And this is a kit. Well, I did sanding on it today, but all of this store, so I didn't do any sanding. And this is a kit from like what? When did this originally come out? This is the original Zaku 2. This is a reissue because it has the modern Bandai logo. But 2003.
Oh, really?
Yes. is a 20-year-old kit, and it's still, but it's also like a really good one as well. Like, but like if you like build like a Gundam 00 kit that came after this, some of them are, you know, but yeah. Anyway, but yeah,
shelf distance.
Yeah,
You're
shelf
not gonna see
distance.
them up on the shelf.
Exactly. But yeah, but if you're building a G-Witch kit, they are all 100% fantastic. Like across the board, they will look good if you just use like the stickers they come with, like for like the shiny parts. They are just really tremendous quality. I was taken aback when I built my first one, which was the Ariel. I was just taken aback by how good it is. And
I really need to know, like, what is that tool that you're using to like wedge pieces apart if you need to? Because I may need to invest.
Okay, this, my friend, is a spudger. A spudger.
Yep.
At least that's the British term. I don't know what the other term is.
Hold on. You call that a spudger?
What do you call it?
That is a putty crafting tool.
But
it works as a spudger and a screwdriver.
Well, a spudger is I have like a whole baggie of different kinds of spudgers. I think this came with this baggie, but I can't remember. They're basically for prying pieces apart. And like there's the plastic ones. I don't use these very much because they're very delicate compared to the metal one. But you know, yeah, you got all sorts of different kinds, for different applications, different thickness. But yeah,
because I got a little similar plastic one with my Perfect Grade Unicorn, but it's very flimsy.
Spudgers, putty tools. I call it that because I don't have one yet. Joke of the day. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty base, I gotta say. That's pretty good. Anyway, but you know, a spudger, it's really, really useful, especially when you've made a mistake. Like I got Sono. I linked her to like where to get it on Amazon because she had like a problem with her Ray Earth kit, and she assembled it because those Motoroid kits, it's really easy to misassemble them. Honestly, I almost made the same mistake because they're not as user friendly as they're slightly more old school. They're still they look really good out of the box still, but they take a bit more, you know, they don't handhold you as much. And that's neither a positive or a negative, that's just how it is. Yeah. Different plastic also, you're right, yeah.
Like, Kodo kits, I had to always trim the pegs if I want to be sure I can actually take it apart.
Yeah,
Kotobukiya kits make me cry, I swear to God.
I've only ever dealt with the accessories from Kotobukiya, which are all really good. But I will soon be building, I mean, I have like a Kotobukiya kit on my backlog that is just going to be like a straight build with paint and with 5-star Stories water decals when I get myself some marks after. But I am also, in November, we're getting that Chaos and Pretty Grandma is the name of it. Very stupid name. It's the one that's based on the... Do you guys remember that old... not old, it's like from last year. That Kotobukiya kit that was like Red Riding Hood and she has like a kind of mechanical wolf kind of theme? You guys remember that one? Maybe not?
I vaguely remember it. I remember the Red Riding Hood imagery.
Yeah, so they're making like a recolor of it that is called Chaos and Pretty Grandma because it's meant to be the grandma. I don't fucking know. Listen, it doesn't really matter what it is. Yeah, and it's coming out in November, and it's the basis of Project Dragon Champion, which is my custom Selen Tatsuki. And when I show it to you, which I've done on stream before, but I'm gonna show it to you again. I'm gonna show
Grandma.
Yeah, it's called Grandma. It's very dumb. I want to show it to you on stream. Hang on a second. Give me where's Chrome? Okay.
I got the Red Riding Hood in my backlog. All the way at the top. So far out of reach. I have a lot of backlog.
Doesn't have a huge pile of shame in the fine year of our Lord 2023.
Yeah.
And then I picked up Warhammer.
Oh no.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Give me a moment. There we go. So this is the one, and This is the one that is going to be the basis for Project Selene.
Understandable. It's perfect for that.
It's literally her, though. It's literally her. Look at it. Like, when you look at this, right? Hang on. Can we get some good? Can we get some big pictures? Hang on. Let's go to 1999. The hobby search. Let me get. Let me get the
that's
up.
one of those.
Yeah, like look at this. Hang on a second. The expressions are what got me. Hang on. She has a lot of guns as well. I mean, I have other guns that I'm gonna give her. Show me the ones without the eye patch, you. Show me the face closer. Come on. Yeah, look at this. That's just Selene.
Yeah, it's very good.
And I mean, I'm gonna modify her because she needs to have wings, but she has like pigtails as well, which is not common necessarily.
Oh, that's so cute.
I know. Ooh. I also have like another kit from HLJ that I've already bought. That is like the one from you know that Amaim Warrior in the Borderline. And
I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, but you know the girl from it, the Figure Eye Standard. Gotta get my first cut to be official though. Blood for the Blood God. Blood for the Blood God.
Blood for the Blood God.
But yeah, so like, what was I saying? Yes, so that Amaim Figure Eye Standard comes with like a big coat. That of course it's not like a removable coat. It's part of the build, but I can use that for Selene as well. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that I can do with what I already have for Selene, so I'm pretty excited.
Yay.
But I need to finish the Pomu Metal Gear first, which is what I'm gonna try to do over this month. Yeah, but first, before finishing that, I had to finish this Zaku and Hibiki. So you know, you can see how stressed I am. You can imagine the stress I'm under.
It's okay, Mari. You know what? My worst one is that we were at a Gunpla building workshop because I got a bunch of our friends that never watched Gundam to watch 0079 with me.
Oh my god, the story.
And they were like, oh, we want to do some Gunpla, but we only want to build kits for stuff that we've already seen. And there was a workshop where they were doing the entry grade for the RX-78.
I am already cringing.
And I was like, yo, let's go do this. Me, the one person who's been building Gunpla since I was like in my preteens, probably younger. Is like, yeah, we'll go in. For some reason, I get some weird form of performance anxiety because my friends are here, and I am the last person in the group to finish it after I build one of the legs backwards, and then snap something and have to get a whole nother entry grade that they gave me for free. It was very nice of them.
Oh my god!
I did manage to salvage it, but I was like, I was so embarrassed. I was like, I swear I know what I'm doing.
Meanwhile, I speed built it in less than 10 minutes, baby.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
I taught you how to build Gunpla.
Oh, how you have fallen from grace. I'm better than you.
That is incredible. I am so sorry.
But
I am so
sorry.
It was really funny because then he was like, I'm too embarrassed to go and ask the guy for help. And I was like, I'll do it.
I just needed to get another part because I didn't have any other replacements for it. But yeah.
Oh my word. I'm so sorry, Courage. Unlike you, I am a Chad, and I was and a TF Nation. What it is, I bought a lot of Gunpla that I kept saying was, you know when you're at like a pub or whatever, and you buy chips for the table, you know, like, and I was like, I'm buying Gunpla for the table. That didn't mean that it's for other people. It just meant that for building at the table. That's what I meant. But basically, it was also because like other friends of mine that were Gunpla curious. They wanted to experiment, you know, and some of them bought, like, a lot of my friends are younger and they're super into Pokemon, like young people just tend to be, I suppose. I mean, I say that as if Cap and Sona, who are my age group, are not super into Pokemon. You know, it just passed me by, man. What can I say? But anyway, so what's the thing? So, they bought those entry grade Pokemon kits, which are fantastic. I bought one, and I was just like showing, like, by me building at the table, people could see how easy it was. And they were like, I'm gonna buy a kit, whatever, like Color Clad bought a kit, you know, and I'm like, yeah, I'm spreading the love of Gunpla and how Gunpla is freedom. But and at no point did I actually fuck up a kid because, and like, Courage, I'm sorry, Courage.
No, it's okay. Please roast him. It's really funny.
No,
it's okay. We got our friends some Harrowpla afterwards as well, because the problem was that they only want to build stuff that the mobile suits they've actually seen, which is not a bad thing. But I'm also like, we keep not being able to keep watching the series, and we're only like 10 episodes into 0079, so I think they have a lot of RX-78s and Zaku's right now.
Yeah,
Hey, you gotta
I mean,
start somewhere.
yeah. What was that?
Not even the goof yet.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, not yet.
I do
No
like how
good joke yet.
I do like how 0079 just front loads that, and instead of giving you Monster of the Week, they just like, yeah, here's a bunch of Zaku's for the first 10 episodes. And fucking deal with that, you know?
Yeah.
Which I appreciate. But yeah, I am a bit like that I prefer to build stuff from stuff that I've seen personally.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
I'm just looking at my shelf, and pretty much everything I've built. Yeah, Wish for Mercury, Build Fighters. Pretty much everything is from stuff that I've seen. That said, my backlog has, for example, the F91. I've never watched F91. I watched a lot of segments of it. Yeah, I know. I am a phony. I am a phony.
Oh my god.
I am a
Don't
phony
worry,
and a loser.
I went through a phase where all I would build was petite guys. I have never seen.
Oh, I love
Never-
the petite guys.
They're so cute. They're
They're
so
very
cute. Never fucking seen a single episode of Build Fighters, any of it.
I
Yeah,
think
but that's
you
my
should.
fault, because
Yeah.
I was like, don't watch Build Fighters until you've watched other things from Gundam, because otherwise all the fun referential jokes and cameos will be lost on you.
And now here we are, several years down the line, one Sailor cosplay and a Zeta Gundam tattoo later, and I've still never seen a single episode.
I mean, you should.
Guys.
I rewatched Build Fighters recently. Fucking still holds up. It's still so
Yeah.
fucking
I'll
good.
get there, but at the moment I'm like, I'm non-committedly watching Turn
We're
A.
watching Turn A.
Yeah.
What do you mean non-committedly?
I'm a
It's the
busy
best.
bitch.
Okay.
I'm
okay,
a busy girl boss.
It is
okay?
very good.
Okay, that's fair.
I haven't watched it either, actually.
Turn A is so good.
Yeah.
Turn 8 is literally
I-
my favorite Gundam show.
Turn A definitely feels like that peak Tomino shit.
Okay, did you know? Okay, you guys know how at the beginning of every episode of Turn 8 Gundam, the title is read out by like a guy from London,
Yeah.
and it's like Turn 8 Gundam.
Turn A Gundam.
Gundam. It's like super London, right? Okay.
Yeah.
What if I told you that nobody knows who said that? Well,
I
it's less
believe it.
nobody knows. It's more like, let me put it this way. I mean, I don't think anyone has asked Tomino in any interviews that are translated. So there's this guy called Fees on Twitter who has a Turn A fan site called Lunar Cocoon. Fantastic guy, tremendous taste. Guy or gal, I actually don't know. And the website is full of like translated materials, translated interviews, reviews, production. If you want to know anything about the background creation of Turn A Gundam, you go to Moon's Cocoon. Now,
Yeah.
I was like, when I started watching this game, this Turn A, like when I was doing my rewatch, which was because I've been watching Turn A with my friend Karen. Her name is not really Karen. I just call her that because she doesn't watch my streams. It's a punishment. But basically, we were watching Turn A, which she loved it as well. But of course, like she's also English, and we were like, why is there like an English guy reading Turn A Gundam in like a London accent, right?
Yeah.
And who is that guy, and how did that happen? And I'm like, okay, if anybody outside of Yoshiyuki Tomino knows, it will be Fees. And so I added Fees, and I was like, Fees. I added Fees and Mark Simmons. I think I added Mark Simmons first, because Mark Simmons is like the super fan of Gundam as well. And Mark Simmons was like, Fees might know. I think that's how I found out about Fees. And then Fees was like, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Literally, probably was a session musician, because there's a lot of like, you know, guitar players, drummers that like do session recordings in Japan that are like Westerners. And they might have had a guy from London, and I don't know, Tomino might have said, this is not what Fees said, by the way, but you know, it's probably like, oh, they probably had like a session musician, probably someone said, oh, you sound okay. You want to read this? You know? But nobody knows what happened. There's no story there. It's not in any interviews that Fees has read, and Fees has read them all. You know?
Can you imagine if they just pulled in some random guy off the street, like, oi mate, we need you to say Turn A Gundam into a microphone, and this bloke's like, oh yeah, go on then, geezer.
Yeah, they were like, that guy looks like a cool foreigner. You know? Can you read
feel
this,
like
please?
even if someone knew, Tomino's the kind of type who just won't tell you.
Oh yeah, I mean, first of all, he's probably forgotten, right? Which
That
is
too.
It's over 20 years ago, and it's a single line, but I kind of wonder, like, who that was, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Think of the royalties.
I mean, probably not, considering, like,
probably not.
Probably not, you know? But,
Yeah.
like, yeah, anyway, I just thought it was really funny. But yeah, Turning Gundam is really good. It's my favorite. A lot of people diss on it for stupid reasons. A lot of people are like, oh, it's too slow, it's not like other Gundams, and it's like, bitch! It's different!
That's why you watch it then. It's different.
It's different. It's also really good, and it's artistically
You know what?
incredible.
Me and Courage were talking about this earlier. We don't understand people that don't like G Gundam.
I don't
Yeah,
get
we're
it.
having this conversation.
I don't get it. I mean, okay, I understand. My main criticism with G Gundam is that it gets a bit repetitive, and it could, like, they could cut 10 episodes from it. That's my thing. And it would just be a bit snappier. But it's not because those episodes are bad. It's not like I'm thinking, oh, cut this episode or that episode. It's more like, in terms of pacing, I think it could be a bit snappier. But it's also like a long-form shonen show. It's not meant to be watched like I did, binging it 5 episodes at a time. It's meant to be watched once a week. So it's fine. It's really good.
Whoopsie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the whole which fire will Domon or X Shuffle Alliance member beat the crap out of today?
Yeah.
You know, like
Oh,
I
shit.
still really want the King of Hearts tattoo. I can't get it on my hand because my hands are too small, but I want it.
Tiny hands.
Me and my tiny baby iPad hands.
Baby iPad hands.
hands.
Yeah, didn't you know, Coleman? I'm an iPad kid.
Oh my
iPad
God.
kid.
Oh no.
iPad
the
baby.
bit's going too far.
Is
Back
God.
in my day, phones flipped and they didn't have a weird screen.
You
You're
know,
lucky if you got games.
I watched a really good video about a flip Android phone. We have to go to an ad again, thanks to me having to restart the stream. But we will be back in 1 minute, and you are watching HBO.
Do it.
We are back. Hello. So, yeah, we're talking about Tumblr
in a weird turn of events.
in a weird
Yeah.
turn off event. Better.
I was
Anyway.
just such a actual honest to god Tumblr kid. It
With an
was
iPad.
a time with my
I had
iPad,
one.
obviously.
I was part of a G Gundam role playing group on Tumblr back in the day. That was
Wow.
yeah.
Say no more.
I role played as Sai Saishi.
Hi,
Because
Elsie.
someone
Hi, Elsie. How you
a
doing?
bunch of us already had other shit. It was wild.
Wow. Cool. I was on Tumblr. I had some followers. I posted hot gay takes. Cakes.
Oh.
That sounds weird. That sounds like a slur. And yeah, I participated in the discourse when the discourse was good. And I was appalled at how the Yanks got so obsessed with the worst parts of Doctor Who. I don't get it.
dude.
What?
Yeah. Wait,
Who?
is this not of Doctor Who? Is this not the part for this? It's not
That's
C10. Yeah,
I literally remember watching some of my friends in the US who I normally was watching G Gundam with have that experience in real time, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, why are you all so into... Oh, hang on, is that... No, that is not... I don't understand. This
Must
is
be
meant to
Mr.
fit on
Bean.
this, but...
People recognize the Dalek from that Mr. Bean episode.
Oh, there we go. No, it's like people... Americans got obsessed with like the Matt Smith era of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Which
is exactly where I started to fall off. Not quite at that point, but it was like towards the end of that and start of Capaldi, and that feels bad because I feel like the dude got a really bad shake. But also, it's like I just didn't have the patience.
The first season of Matt Smith is decent. It's okay to good. It's not amazing. It's okay to good. But then it kept going.
Yeah.
And now we're here. I watched like everyone was really excited for Jodie Whittaker. I was very excited. I watched the first 2 episodes. I liked it, and then I just never got around to it. Never got around to the rest.
Matt Smith.
Yeah, but it was part of the whole Super Hulock thing. You might have heard of Super Hulock, Goldman.
Oh. You're invoking the deep magics.
Yeah.
I just found an ancient photo of my old Jade Harley cosplay. Would you like to see it?
I mean, I would. I don't know if you want stream to see it, but I would.
I don't give a shit. You can see it.
You're so powerful. You're so strong.
I don't remember how old I was, and I had to cut out the Jake English that I am in the photo with because he was a piece of shit. But there you go.
Okay, hang on a second. This is adorable. This is precious.
I don't remember how old I was. I'm gonna be honest, but it was very cute. I handmade the whole thing.
There you go. There it is. There's Pixie.
It's baby Pixie.
Baby Pixie. Looking adorable.
It was the little poofy blue dress.
Poofy blue dress. That's cute.
I was sadly busy being not into Homestuck, so.
Yeah, we could have met all those years earlier.
Yeah, I was almost definitely at every one of these conventions that you were also at.
We had so many near misses. We could have met so much sooner.
Oh my god. This is like the kind of stuff that is like, it's like, it's the How I Met Your Mother thing of like, the characters are in the same area, but they're not gonna meet for like 5 years. Yeah.
Yup.
That is us.
Yeah, we're not gonna meet until Shulk gets announced with Xenoblade Chronicles. I call Cap and say there's no way they'd put a niche JRPG character like that from a game I like in a game, and then Pixie will play it because of Shulk being in Smash. Whereas I, the Giga Chad, will have played Xenoblade when it came out.
This is your only Chad card.
Oh my god.
the only Chad card you get to play.
Me, the monolith soft enjoyer.
Oh
no,
my god. Yeah, it wasn't Matt Smith's fault, definitely. It was Stephen Moffat's fault. By the way, I just wanted to reply to that. Yeah, no, like I am the greater Chad. Do you know why? In terms of Monolith, because I really want to play the Xenoblade games, but I can't because there's only one Xeno game that I've played, and that's Xenogears, and so I must play Xenosaga in order, and then Xenoblade in order before getting...
You're correct. I would highly advise doing that.
Good. I also need to replay Xenogears because Xenogears is good.
It's very good.
Play it. It has some of the best music ever. Honestly,
it's very, very, very good. You will love Xenosaga, Mario, because it's like Xenogears again, but it has lesbians in it this time.
Woo!
And one of them is a robot.
Awooga! And such.
Yeah.
Lesbian robots.
Lesbians in my mecha anime, bro, they made it woke now?
Oh my god.
Fucking Ollie Barter reviewing the fucking... Oh god, that guy's such an embarrassment. So like one of the biggest... How old is this HUC? 20 years. I mean, this kid is like a reissue, so the kid is not that old, but it's the mold from like 20 years ago. Fucking Ollie Barter is a fucking... So in case you guys don't know, he writes for Forbes. And he gets a lot of Forbes. Oh, no, he doesn't write for Forbes. He writes for the Forbes blogs, which are not editorially supervised like writers that basically get that gig. And it looks much more legitimate than it is because he doesn't work for Forbes. He's just in the Forbes blogs. He's just a blogger that gets to post there. But it says Forbes on the top, so people think So he has managed to use that to interview some big names in Mecha. Like he's interviewed Tomino, he's interviewed Mamoru Nagano. His interview with Mamoru Nagano is very, very useful. But Ollie Barter is a fucking is a Gamergate asshole. Still. He still is. He still
in
is.
2023.
Yes, because because this is the thing. When you read like him like interviewing somebody or talking about a toy, you're not gonna notice this. But if you go and read his review of the first episode of Wish for Mercury, he talks about how like at one point he literally says, a lot of people were worried that Gundam would be woke now, and I'm here to tell you it's not. The show is very good, and it's not gone woke. And I'm like, can you imagine the kind of extreme, it's not even brain, it's just extreme degradation of cognitive faculties that it would require for that to be what it's like, I'm putting on a show, I'm like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna be woke or not. You know, it's like, fuck you. What the fuck?
Yeah. Also, imagine watching Gundam and being worried whether it's going to be quote unquote woke or not. I'm like, my guy, you're watching Gundam. What do you think?
Yeah, you're watching a show made by created by a 70s leftist that was worried about capitalism and overpopulation. What the fuck are you doing? You know?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you
doing? Mate?
Yeah, it's just so. But it's such a like distorted view of reality, and that is the guy who is like the most highly regarded, because he managed to land a gig as a Forbes blogger and has the adjacency to editorial prestige without actually having editorial prestige. Oh yeah, Gundam. Are you talking about Gundam or the podcast Gundam? Because the podcast Gundam is pretty decently woke. Not super, but like Gundam. Yeah, it's a podcast that's been running for like generously 16, 17 years. I still listen to it sometimes. Yeah, I still listen to it sometimes. It's pretty good. I like it. Yeah, the Gundam podcast from MAHQ. It surprises me how few people know about it because it's like the longest running Gundam podcast. And it's
I didn't know it existed.
It's currently on its like 200
podcasts. I think I'm too much of a zoomer.
Well, I do because I have a commute, but yeah.
It's like a 200. It's currently in episode 280 something.
Oh damn! What a commitment.
Whoa.
Yeah, Gundam more like.
Oh my god, we're so funny.
Oh my god, we should have a podcast.
Holy shit! Yeah, right.
Right? Oh my god.
What are we talking about apart from Haruhi?
Five-star stories.
Ayo.
Whiskey reviews.
Whiskey reviews. I hate whiskey. I hate whiskey.
Great, perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, because every podcast that reviews something needs like the hater, right? The hater that will then be converted. Right. And it's like the story arc of like I will be converted to liking whiskey just by sheer like drinking a lot of it. Let's go. The Whiskey Review Podcast with Big Courage,
we'll get the Fallout 4
Maru,
whiskey then.
and Coleman. Coleman, you've been recruited into this as well.
Fallout 4 whiskey? What? Hello? Neuron activated?
God. Damn it. Sorry. I dropped my nippers.
Yeah, I get to be part of something at 4 a.m. It's not even 3 a.m. yet, actually.
3 a.m. God. Why are you not asleep?
Almost 3 a.m.
You're fucked in the heat.
I slept. I can't sleep anymore now.
You slept once. You slept one time. You slept one time.
I slept a singular time, and now I'm gonna be awake for the next century.
Yo, are you a fucking Hubbard Asajin or something? Wait, shit. How many people have watched Time Ranger in this room? I think it's just me and Maru.
No, I haven't watched it. People think I've watched way more Choco than I have. I am just.
Goddamn.
I just talk big. I just talk big. Yeah,
I love it. I love when people try to talk to me about Toku, and I'm like, bro, I've seen about 3 series of Kamen Rider.
I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot.
That is still a lot.
I've seen half of Masked Rider. Aha.
I've seen Gaim. I've seen X-Age. I've seen Build. Oh wait, I've seen 01. I've seen 4.
Yeah.
Wow. 01.
Nice.
Yeah, I think
those are good. Those are good.
Yeah, those are all good ones. I should know.
Masked Rider.
I started Double.
Yeah, we're about like halfway through Double.
Are we? Oh shit.
Yeah,
I like
fucking
Double.
Great. Love Double so.
It's really good.
Double really is for the LGTV community.
Yes. LGBT. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, I've tried to show Pixie many a Sentai, but none of them.
None of them hit. I just can't watch Sentai. I think I'm like allergic to it. Every single time we watch it, I like break out in hives. And
I will say,
I get really itchy.
I will say the current and the previous Sentai seasons have been so different that like I was like Dawn Brothers and King Oger I think would be maybe not necessarily as like good representations of Sentai because they're so different, but definitely good shows to watch if you want to watch a Sentai.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it.
You did like what we watched at Dawn Brothers.
Yeah, but it was just so like I couldn't.
And then we tried Q Ranger.
I did not like Q Ranger. I'm so sorry for the Q Ranger lovers out there.
What is it that you don't like? I'm curious.
We watch about like 2-3 episodes, and I try. I really try. I just can't focus on it.
Have you tried Power Rangers?
Oh my god. we
Damn.
watched Kira Major as well when that was airing.
I didn't really like Kira Major either.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, yeah, Gokaiger is literally the best. I won't take any other opinions, but you know,
I am honestly King Oger is becoming my favorite.
It is really good.
It is it's so different. It took them like normally like the first roll call happens in what, like episode 2, episode 3. Dawn Brothers was different. In King Oger, it happened in what, like episode 20.
Yeah.
Like the Sentai team did not. I mean, even though obviously it says it in the title, Osama Sentai King Oger, the main Sentai team, even though all the characters like were Rangers from the very start, or almost all of them, like they did not do a roll call and call themselves Osama Sentai King Oger until like episode like 25 or something. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because they have basically have an entire first story arc, and we're currently in the second story arc. We're a time skip. And it's basically 2 seasons. It's basically like, it's not 2 seasons, but you know what I mean. It's like, you have like the first season where it's like beginning, middle, and end. And then we now have like a second season after a time skip. Except it's not a second season, it's just 1 season. But you know what I mean. It's that vibe.
Yeah.
The only like Sentai related story I have was the Sentai milkshake.
Sentai milkshake?
So in Japan, you can get like these little like blind bags for like they're usually of kids shows, and it'll come with like a little plastic cup with like a milkshake mix inside.
Oh.
And like the little plastic cups are always really cute. And like I'd done pre-kill ones before, which always come with a strawberry milkshake. But I guess the equivalent for boys TM is a vanilla milkshake.
Yeah, we did Dawn Brothers milkshake.
I bought Courage these Dawn Brothers milkshakes for Christmas last year. I was like, I think it'd be really funny if we just drank them together. They tasted like ass.
I thought mine was okay.
Oh my god, it was disgusting. I hated it.
I think I drank yours.
Yeah, Courage had to drink both of them because I took one sip and I was like, I think I'm gonna fucking gag.
No, mine was alright.
It was grim.
Wow.
Can't give boys anything pink or flavorful. Yeah,
of course,
exactly.
yeah. I will say, if you want the Sentai experience, but Sentai doesn't do it for you, watch the original 90s Sailor Moon. That's literally.
I've seen Akiba Ranger.
Oh, Akiba Ranger is pretty
Akiba
good.
Ranger.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, Akira Ranger is pretty fun.
It's pretty fun. But no, original Sailor Moon is straight up a Sentai show. And I'm not just saying, oh, haha, it's 5-color. It's literally, I'm talking about like, it's narratively structured like a Sentai. In a good way, in the way that it's like, you have plot episodes, and then you have episodes that focus on different members of the team. Or maybe there's an episode about how does Sailor Mercury feel about going to university? Or you have an episode that is like, how does Sailor Mars relate to Sailor Jupiter? What is their friendship like? And it's like, fun. Or there was, my favorite, there was one episode in Sailor Moon S that was like, Sailor Mercury isn't sure about becoming a doctor, so she's gonna hang out with the lesbians, who one of them is like a race car driver, and they're gonna like help her out, and they become friends. And then there's a monster that is like a lady who is like a naked lady, except she's covered up in car parts. Anyways, hello, thank you for the raid, Kishine671.
Yo, naked lady.
Just as I was saying, naked lady. Hello, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I'm Mauro the Cinco Tombo to work Hero of Hope, building up like here, talking to my friends. Hello, how's it going? We're talking about Sentai, Toku, whatever. All that good stuff. Yeah, welcome. And thank you for the follow, Kishi671. What are we up to? Were you
Welcome,
building
Venus.
something? Were you making something, building something? I mean, you were making something because you were making some crafting. Live action Sailor Moon is also very good, but that's more leaning towards Toku. But anyway, Toku.
Yeah.
What am I saying?
Cool.
I am so full of shit. Anyways, hi Arctic Gazer. You're building a Zoids model. I've never built a Zoids model. Maybe one day.
Ooh.
There's
boy,
didn't they
fun.
announce recently that there's a Fubuki custom or color for the Gatling Wolf?
Yeah, the Gatling Wolf. There's a
Yeah.
Shikami Fubuki version.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Sailor Moon wasn't pushed on me. It was very different because we had it on TV in the mid '90s. You know, back in my day, and it
Can't
was
relate.
and it was a show that made me gay. Saint Seiya made me gay. Sailor Moon made me
And the
gayer.
frogs.
But
I
basically,
couldn't
no,
even tell you what my gay awakening was, man.
but basically, like Sailor Moon, like we all loved it and watched it because it was the only show with gay people in it. And when you were like a gay teenager in like the 90s in Argentina, that's all we had. And it was good because it is good, but it was all we had, and we fucking loved it because we also didn't get it horribly butchered like they did in America. But yeah, thank you so much for bringing your community, Kishi. Feel free to lurk if you need. Thank you so much for your raid, folks. Please check out Kishi, and I will definitely check you out after stream. But yes, thank you for following. Yes, I know I just fucking love Sailor Moon. I definitely want to watch I definitely want to finish watching Crystal and all that. I watched like some of like that, the part that is like Sailor Moon Super S. I read all of the manga last year. This is what I mean. Like I read all of the manga last year, and because again, it's extremely formative for modern Magical Girl, but also for Yuri. It's a landmark Yuri manga. And I read the manga. The manga is way gayer than the anime because it actually makes Sailor Moon herself pretty gay, which is wonderful.
Oh.
Yeah, like in Sailor Moon S, there's a greater emphasis. Like in the anime of Sailor Moon S, the like Haruka and Michiru, Sailor Moon's Uranus and Neptune are together, and that's pretty obvious. That's like the big deal. In the manga, they are kind of together. But it's more about like the story arc with them is much more about how Haruka is kind of like it's non-binary basically. They say that she is like a woman with the soul of a man. That's how they say it. And Usagi falls in love with her. And it's like a thing. It's like a big deal. I will say the manga was not as interesting to me, but I appreciate it a lot. I respect it. I respect it. I am the Sailor Moon respecter. My bio was
I had the tabletop role-playing game for Sailor Moon that was printed on pink pages instead of black and white.
Wow,
incredible!
And it has guides for plot lines for most of the episodes, including the ones that were at the time Japan only. And it has like different guides in it on whether you want to run an experience that feels more like the American version or you want to keep it Japanese, right down to it has like an essay from a Japanese student on what her daily life is like in English to try and give DMs a better idea about how to run an RPG where you play as Japanese high school girls. It's a very strange book, but it's very amusing.
That
it has,
sounds
PSAs.
Incredible.
It has like
read.
It has like PSAs in the character generation section about like where you do physical stats, and it's all like, you know, beauty isn't everything, blah blah blah, and it's like this is very amusing. It was like part of like a big initiative like mid-late 90s to try and highlight that the hobby still had a lot of girls in it, and also just to try and encourage like young girls to try it out with something that wasn't like the more traditional D&D swords and sorcery murder stuff kind of thing. And so yeah, they did a Sailor Moon RPG, and it's actually it holds up okay. I actually don't hate it. It has like all of the original Senshi like statted up as well and things like that.
Oh,
so you could just
cool.
invite your friends over and be like, hey, you want to play as fucking Jupiter or something? Here you go. Like, so it's cute.
Amazing.
I mean, you certainly can. It's cute.
Yay.
It sounds cool. Yeah, I love Sailor Moon. I was watching it a bit last year with Pupa, and then my friend Pupa, and then Pupa discovered that I had not watched Princess Tutu, so we switched to watching Princess Tutu. And
Hey, nice.
yeah, and then we didn't finish it because we got both busy. Every lesbian I've known IRL has told me they They realized they didn't like men watching The Labyrinth. Yeah, it's a complicated one. Because Saint Seiya made me gay, but that's all boys. It's not all boys, but you know what I mean? It's complicated. But yeah, Sailor Moon definitely made me gayer. Anyway, what was his name? Yeah, Sailor Moon's good. Sentai's good. Kamen Rider Double, amazing. I'm curious about Kamen Rider Gotchard. Kind of curious about
He's the blue one, isn't he?
Yeah, it's just coming. It's the one that's just coming out.
Yeah, I've seen him in the toy stores.
The card captor boy.
Yeah.
Card captor. Oh,
Yeah, the plot is very. It's not literally the same, but it's got a similar vibe in terms of what it's about as Cardcaptor Sakura.
I've
but
just been
not
really
quite.
struggling with all of the Reiwa riders. Like, I'll give things a
Yeah.
few episodes, and I just like nothing's
Yeah.
really doing it for me at the moment. You know?
Yeah.
Revice was like a bit of a tough watch for a while for us. I picked it up a little bit again later, and I started to enjoy it a bit more. But I still think Revice was for me was still kind of tough watch.
I am curious about the girls in that show because there's a lot of girl writers, and I'm into the fact that we're finally getting more girl writers. You know?
Yeah,
I'm into that.
No, I agree.
But I haven't even bothered because like Saber, like 01 is the one that I'm really curious to actually finish because I watched like 8 episodes. I really liked it. Love the suits. Love the concept. It's basically Mega Man X. Of course, I fucking love it. Then like Saber, I hate the suits.
I did not like Saber.
Yeah, we didn't like Saber.
Yeah.
Saber Rider.
And then what was that? After that, what was it? Revise?
Yeah.
And Revise. I like the suits. Like the basic suits because I like the colors and stuff.
Yeah, I love the colors.
Yeah, but you know?
Yeah, like just
Yeah. And King Gojo, I wasn't gonna watch King Gojo originally, but Sono, who's like a Sentai diehard, started watching it because she watches all the Sentais, and she was like, "It's really good." And we're doing like we basically for like most of the year actually we watch stuff together on Mondays, and we started with because the idea was that we were gonna watch Love Live Sunshine and some Sentai, and so we started with we like the idea we do 3 shows at a time. We do 1 episode of 3 shows at a time. That's kind of how we do it. Gridman Universe episode. Oh, did it just drop? There's like a cam rip of Gridman Universe. I'm probably gonna start rewatching all of Gridman and Dynazenon on my server, like in the evenings, for anyone who wants to show up, basically. But yeah, so basically at the start we were watching King Gojo. Like I was like, she really wanted to watch Wish for Mercury. I really wanted to show her Love Live Sunshine. She was like, King Gojo's actually good. Let's watch it because we were gonna watch Bokenger, and then she was like, but we do. So we watched King Gojo, Wish for Mercury, and Love Live Sunshine. Wish for Mercury finished.
Oh.
We finished Love Live Sunshine. We watched the movie of Love Live Sunshine, and then.
Good. I love the movie.
The
It was very
movie,
good.
it's so gay. It's so
It's
gay.
very gay.
And it's so like Mari centered. My queen.
Yeah,
my
Yes.
wife.
We do love Maria Hara in this house.
We love her and her polycule.
Yeah.
Mari and the third year polycule.
The third years, they're all lesbians
Yeah, they're all
together.
lesbian.
Yeah. But lesbian. But yeah, shit.
Girls.
I dropped the part.
Oh, no.
Oh, there it is. But yeah, so
Anyway, girls.
So
I
we finished
girls.
those shows, and now we started on Bokenger. We're like 10 episodes into Bokenger or something. Bokenger's pretty decent actually.
Yeah.
And then it's pretty great. It's we're watching it because it's Sono's favorite Sentai, and I really wanted to know what the deal was, and so now we're watching Bokenger, King Gojo, and Yohane the Parhelion. Which is, for the people that know, it's the Love Live Sunshine spin-off that aired this year, just finished airing a couple of weeks ago, and it's like a fantasy AU. I thought it was gonna be an isekai, but it's not. It's just a fantasy AU, and it's delightful. It's not, the animation quality is not the best. It definitely clearly does not have the kind of budget that like Superstar has. Superstar clearly has like the much greater super fancy Love Live Sunshine, you know, that Wish from Mercury animation budget, you know? This doesn't have that. It's still really good. It's super cute. It's super wholesome. It's so wholesome. It was breaking my heart.
It's so charming. It's really nice.
So delightful.
I really need to
We need
go
to get
back and
back to it.
Yeah, we need to get back to it. But I also really want to finish Superstar.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
haven't finished
we were
Superstar. Yeah.
Yeah, we got
yeah.
like 2 episodes from the end, and then we just got busy. And I want to watch the next season.
Yeah, we're a bit behind there.
So
I
which
like
which one is that? So I was reading whether it's like warning me about spoilers. Thank you for warning me. It's okay. It's a bad quality rip. Yeah, we're not gonna watch
yeah.
that. But yeah. So what were we saying? So can you repeat what he said?
I want to get to yeah. So we got like 2 episodes from the end of Superstar, and
Yeah.
I really want to finish it, and I want to get to the next season because I don't know. I just thought it
season
was like
1.
really charming.
Oh,
Yeah,
season 1.
we're
All
quite behind.
Oh, right. Yeah. I watched season 1 and I enjoyed it. Like, and I'm like halfway through season 2 and I liked it. I don't think I will ever love like I loved Sunshine. You know, that will never happen again because
Everyone has like their one season of Love Live that is like their #1 absolute fave. Like,
Yeah.
this is my season, and that's the one they're very vocal about enjoying. And I'm so glad that for me and you, that's Sunshine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sunshine is so good.
I watched the original first, like, but I didn't watch the original when it aired. I watched original in 2020 during lockdown and Sunshine in 2021. But like, yeah, Sunshine is the one for me because like I feel like it's got all of the good things about the original and then just elevates it narratively. It's just like
For real.
it's not just I like the characters better. It's like it's literally better written, better animated, funnier.
The
And
songs are better.
The songs are better. The characters are better. But like, so basically, I would say, people that started with the original Love Live, a lot of them are diehards for Muse, and that's fine and that's normal. People with really good taste who are extremely gay and fucked in the head, we love Love Live Sunshine. People,
It's me.
that are-
I'm really gay
Yeah.
and fucked in the head.
people that are very new might prefer a Love Live Superstar, and idiots prefer Love Live Nijigasaki. Thank you.
Why do we have the same opinion?
Yeah, that's the same as for me as well.
I have some spicy opinions when it comes to Nijigaku, and I just
Hang on,
I don't like it.
wait. Pixie,
Wait.
have you read my 7,000 word essay review on Nijigasaki?
No,
No.
I want to.
Okay.
Yes?
Do you use my anime tracker of choice is AniList because it just looks nicer than my anime list, and it's just, in my opinion, it's just better made. Kishi's saying you should watch either the intros or maybe the first episode of the American attempts of their own Sentai series. Yes, I know those. I know them totally. I actually want to watch. No, Beetleborgs is not an American Sentai. It's an adaptation. It's an adaptation of a Metal Hero show called
Metal
B-Fighter.
Heroes.
Missing Knights of Turnock and Titled Teenage Alien Fighters in Beverly Hills. I actually want to watch those. But yes, let me see. Let me look at my profile. I have only one review I ever wrote, which
Swan.
okay. Let me see where my yeah, 3 out of 12 users disliked it, and 9 out of 12 liked it. I give it a
Wow.
Now, that's a good ratio there.
I gave it a 60%, basically because of the characters and the songs. Not but the characters I like, not the. But yeah, it has like spoiler bits that you're gonna need to click the spoilers to view. I'm gonna post it in chat. I wrote this and it's like my friend who warned me about that anime was like, why are you writing this? Why did you make that? That is stupid. I'm not gonna read it. And I'm like, but yeah, I put it in chat if you wanna click on that, on the Twitch chat.
I'm here already.
But yeah, I hope that you enjoy it. I worked really hard on it. I worked really hard on writing and editing it, honestly. And sometimes I reread it to make sure that I didn't get anything wrong. I'm very proud of it. What?
I was just reading the part there.
All right. But yeah, so I
Oh god, it's long.
yeah, I told you it was like 7,000, 8,000 words.
I'm
But
here to make the commitment and read the whole thing.
But here's the thing. First of all, it's slobbering time. Here's the thing. I felt that it would be really funny if I analyzed Nijigaku not as the vapid gacha game promotion that it was for a gacha game that I actually liked, which is now dead. Thank you, Bushiroad. Not only, I was not looking at it, I wanted to give it the level of gravitas that people would give to the review of a new Evangelion movie. You know what I mean? I wanted to seriously deal with it as a you know, as something that, as art that is worth critiquing. And it's bad.
I'm not gonna lie, basically just saying that this show isn't like Forze is enough, you know, I get it. That's it, my monkey brain knows. Like,
you get it.
I watch Nijigaku, so I have my own opinions on it too, but that statement really does it for me. Like, yep.
Yeah, I'm like, you want to watch a show about a bunch of people of like characters from different school subcultures coming together to do something cool? Just fucking watch Force, man.
Yeah.
I think one of my main issues with Nijigasaki was that like all of the girls seemed like they were trying too hard to be their own unique concept because they were all supposed to be solo idols. So when they came together, it was like, Jesus fucking Christ, where am I supposed to look, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. My problem with Nijigasaki is that the game, even though it tells it in a much slower, protracted way because it's a fucking gacha game, the game tells the story better and represents the characters better. I would say because I ended up like doing a lot of the story, but not all of it before it shut down. But I did like most of it. Most of what would have been the first. I haven't watched the second season of Nijigasaki because I don't know.
I didn't want to. I love myself too much to put myself through that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Oh, no.
exactly. That's the thing. I don't know if I should do that again to myself because this was already kind of self-harming. But God,
Oh no.
that's,
Right.
that's such an extreme thing to say. It was kind of self-harming.
no.
I said it again. So, but like, what got me is that in the anime, well, first of all, they did new, like, all of the girls have several original songs, right? Obviously, because this is Love Live. But in the game, the first songs that each girl gets are from the debut album of Nijigasaki, Tokimeki Runners. And that album is, in my opinion, wall-to-wall bangers. It's wall-to-wall bangers. It's a really good Nijigasaki album.
On that album.
Sorry?
I loved so many songs on that album. Like,
Yeah.
every single Setsuna song goes hard.
They go really hard. And then, but the ones that they got for the anime are not as good, in my opinion.
Yeah,
They're
right?
not as
They're
good.
like
They're
just
fine.
such like a
but-
letdown. I feel like
Yeah.
you've got like this incredible like debut album with like all of these like hit after hit after hit. Nothing on that album misses.
Yeah.
And like, don't get me wrong, like I don't like some of the characters because I think that the way that they're characterized is incredibly one note. And oh my god, you've activated my main neuron now.
Yeah.
This is it. I'm so sorry.
No, let's go! Let's fucking hate on Nijigaku! Let's fucking go!
So, like
You
one
don't
of my issues is that I do not like Kanata's character at all. I think it's boring. I think it's overused.
Which one?
And all of her
Kanata
songs,
is the sleepy one, right?
sleepy one, the
Yeah.
sleepy one. That's
Sleepy.
all anyone knows her for, right? She's just the girl that wants to fucking take a nap all the time. Big fucking mood. I get it, girly. Stand. I love a nap as much as the next guy,
We all get it.
but that's it, right? That's her whole character, and
Yeah.
it's so fucking boring. And
Yep.
then, like, you've got like the complete opposite end of the spectrum, where you've got people like Kasumi who are
Ah!
too high energy.
You've activated
so
my trap
annoying.
card! You've activated my trap card, Pixie! I fucking
Oh, no.
hate Kasumi! I hate Kasumi! I hate her! She's my most... I have
I
never...
just got to that part in your review where you've written.
Oh my god. I have never hated... I try not to hate anime characters because it's just fucking... Who cares?
They're
right?
just,
It's
they're just
anime.
2D girls, right?
Yeah, who cares?
Fine.
I have
Oh my God.
never despised a character as much as I despise Kasumi. I hate her
She's
so much.
annoying.
I hate her so. Even when I see annoying anime characters, none of them has ever annoyed me this much. It's
Oh, no.
incredible.
it's really funny when you're talking about like characters that nap and that's their entire personality, right? And I feel like the reason why that bounced off me and you as well is because our favorite Idolmaster character is Miki Hoshi, who is characterized by being lazy
an absolute
and
queen.
sleeping all the time, but it is also not her only personality trait.
Right.
And when she is awake, she's
I feel like I've been
energetic.
given this like incredible like piece of like fucking media in Idolmaster, which if you haven't seen, by the way, please fucking do it. I love Idolmaster. It was like my fucking like, oops, I fell off this cliff into the deep end, and now I'm deep in idol hell forever. Anyway, I digress. Miki Hoshi, a queen, perfect piece of like that characterization done right. And then you get Kanata and you're like, dude, what the fuck is this?
Oh my god. I made a dumb meme that I can't find now. That was basically, okay, I just describe it because I can't find it. I can't find it. It's basically a picture of Kasumi, like her default picture from the game, and it's set to black and white, and over her, like her eyes are kind of covered like by a sensor bar that says Craven bitch.
Oh my god.
I just hate her so much. I have never hated so... Okay. The thing with me for Kasumi, first of all, it didn't even bother me that she's like a low-rent Nico Yazawa. That didn't even bother me.
We have Nico Yazawa at home.
That didn't even bother me because I didn't even notice that because she's so different and so much lower quality as a character. But it's also just like, her entire affectation is that she's the unlikable, arrogant one, but that's like all there is. That's like all there is, and she is way more arrogant. Sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. Carry on.
No, she's got like way less personality than Nico. She's way more one note. She has a much more forgettable character design. Her songs are worse. Why are we here if the songs are not good? Jerry.
I definitely feel like that's the biggest problem with almost every girl in Nijigasaki, and that they are just personifications of a one-bit, one-note character trait, and they don't ever get fleshed out further than that.
Like, I feel like, because I'm slightly speed reading your review at the same time, because I read at light speed anyway,
Nice.
I feel like we have similar opinions of Ayumu. She just faded away so fast, and like, was so boring.
Yeah. Ayumu was just like nothing. Ayumu
literally was like, just give us nothing, girly.
Yeah, Ayumu is just like such a nothing, and she's like in like the promotional material, she's treated as like the is Ayumu the what? Ayumu is like the best friend of the main character, right?
Yeah. The one that's like treated as the center. Haha.
Yeah.
Ayupion, like boring.
Yeah,
so boring.
What is her like? Because that's the thing. There's two of the girls that are like completely nothing to me. She's one of them, and the other one is the dark-haired, I think. Yeah, I think the first year who's like dark-haired. I can't remember her name. It's not Setsuna.
No, Setsuna's a second year.
Yeah, Setsuna.
No, but they did actually
make
that joke on a radio show where they made a Gundam joke because she was called Setsuna.
Oh my god, the show's that old. Oh god, I feel old again.
But they are also both made by Sunrise. So.
Yeah.
Oh god, the first years were so forgettable.
No,
first years are Kasumi, Shizuku, and Rina.
Yeah. So yeah. Shizuku is the one. Shizuku's the most forgettable one. But
so
Rina,
boring.
But Rina is best girl.
Rina, I expected more from Rina.
I mean, I did not because I knew what I was watching.
Okay, understandable. But
Maru tempered her expectations.
Truly, I didn't, right? And I was disappointed because again, like, I really thought that they were gonna go for like whole hog with Rina and that they were really gonna give us something, please, but they didn't.
I felt like what they gave us was like, I went with such low expectations that I felt that they gave us much more than I expected, because they do, Rina. The whole thing with Rina is that she is coded as neurodivergent / specifically autistic, right? And now, did they do that well? No. But they did it much better than I thought they were going to.
I
problem-
do feel like they were really quick to have her like lose the board mask all the time.
Well, because that's the
very
thing.
quickly.
In the game, it takes you hours and hours and hours to get there, of leveling
Yeah.
her up until you get to her Bond episode where she takes it off. You know, it's like a huge accomplishment. Like that you managed to like help her out to get to a point where she feels confident enough to like not always use it, but she still uses it. You know, which is fine. But like I feel like it's kind of it's still, again, the game does it better. I did enjoy her. I loved her gamer battle station.
Yeah, who doesn't?
I like that she was, you know, kind of gay. Who doesn't love that?
Yeah, right.
One of my favorite bits of the anime was like fucking, what's her name? The 230th Emma Verde, aka Anne of Green Gables. I've
again found Emma really forgettable.
Yes, except Emma comes. I don't know if you know this. Emma was the result. Emma is in Nijigaku. I think two of the girls. I think Emma and what's the name of the like the hot model one? The one that's like a model who's also kind of
Karen.
Yeah,
yeah,
when
Karen.
they part of the poll thing.
Yeah.
There were cards in the original
They were
School
end
Idol
cards.
festivals. Yes.
Yeah.
There were
Yeah,
end
they were
cards.
end cards.
Yeah, that got voted to be made into characters, and that's a pretty funny idea, because this whole thing is just commercialism all the way down. I mean, so it's all anime, but this is just like so much more blatant. But I did like the bit where she talks Karen into joining because it was very gay.
And right?
You know?
It's just these small pockets where you're like gay, homosexual, gay.
Yeah. You know?
There's just not enough.
There's not enough.
No.
It's nothing like Sunshine. But yeah, it was just like, it was just so bad, and it just feels so. When they do the typical love life thing of like, we're all coming together, blah blah blah, our dreams, blah blah blah, it feels so empty. I felt so empty.
Like, even like you as a character, spelt YW, by the way, not. But there's the pun in itself, which wasn't funny the first 5 times. Again, just lacked so much. Like, she's supposed to be like this passionate idol fan who's like gonna fucking commit war crimes for these girls, and yet just fucking take me out back and shoot me. You know what?
Yeah, and it's just like, it just felt so. It was definitely Love Live by numbers, and it was the thing where like watching it, when you watch like something that is like, this is like a psychological thing. When you watch something that is like a carefully constructed facsimile of something that you really love, it can sometimes make your brain question if you actually love that, because you're like I was watching it and I'm like, I know that Love Live Sunshine is better than this, but is it? Is this not the same thing? And it's like, no, it's the same thing, just done properly, just done with like proper care and proper writing and you know, better songs, and you know, and it's like, no,
just better.
Yeah. But it's very easy for your brain to go like, just make you question why you do this at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have the like examples in my brain, but both of them will start other discourse. So I'm not gonna say either of them.
Good lord.
Oh wow.
But like, it's such a weird, like, because obviously like the girls perform the song, and don't get me wrong, I fucking love Love Live, but for fuck's sake, if you look at my fucking PNG, I am a Love Live Nessa Berry.
Yes.
Like, I love idols. End statement.
That's it.
Yes.
That's it. That's a tweet.
That's
a
it.
tweet.
Fucking might as well just leave the call. And like, but like, it just made me think, like, really? Do I? Is this what I get now? And then Liela happened, and I was like, damn, yeah, I'm good. Don't worry.
Yeah. Liela feels like they're. How can I put this? It feels like they're playing it a bit safer, but trying to retain a bit more of the drama and charm of Sunshine, but without as much of the drama. Honestly, peak Love Live is Mari running in the rain, crying, falling, getting completely soaked on her way to go yell at her lesbian ex. That's peak Love Live.
peak Love Live is Mari, and I would have been like, say less, girl.
And
I
then, like,
feel
yeah.
you.
Obviously.
The fucking them slapping each other and shit,
Oh
and
my
then hugging it
God.
out.
Yeah, and it's so old school Yuri. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's,
Right.
so
it
like
is. It's right down to like Mari being the like, you know, the rich Ojo type almost. Like,
absolutely.
I would die for Mari O'Hara. I literally have 3 Mari posters like in front of my
Amazing.
desk.
It's...
Like
Wow.
I bought her birthday box back in 2019 that cost a lot of fucking money, by the way.
we had a clock of her, but it recently unfortunately
It
smashed.
fell off the wall and shattered, and I'm really
No.
upset about it. And I
sorry.
can't find a replacement anywhere, and it was like a gift from a friend, and I'm like, no, that was one of the best things in my Mari shrine. Fuck. I'm sure one day I can get a replacement.
work it out.
Yeah. But it's yeah, I own a lot of weird Mari merch. When her first solo album came out, I like ran to pre-order that shit so fast. Like I haven't used CD Japan for years, and I was like, that fucking sign me up, give me that shit. Oh, it was great. But like, I feel like obviously with most things, like especially things like this with like several seasons, I guess like much like Gundam, you get people who are like very, very, very vocal about like their favorite season. And I know someone who genuinely thinks that like Nijigaku was like peak Love Live, and that like they should have just ended Love Live here. And I'm like, whoa. Can you imagine if they
Wow.
ended it there?
Wow.
And I was like, I'm falling out of love with idols. That would be my entire life. My whole personality fucking
Yeah.
gone.
Like it's like when I mention it to other people that are Love Live fans, like I mentioned it to my, and I'm not gonna call anyone out, but I talked about it to a friend of mine who has watched all of Love Live, who was really into Muse, didn't really get into Sunshine. I think a lot of people outside of Japan didn't get, who followed Muse when it was originally a thing, they didn't like Sunshine because Sunshine literally starts off aping the original show on purpose. And they do it on purpose to then catch you out and then just go in a different direction or go in its own way. And that's literally part of the theming. And it's fantastic. But if you're just casually watching it and you give it that stupid like, 3-episode test or whatever, yeah, it just looks like the original because that's literally what they're doing. And I feel like then a lot of people skip that and they were like, oh, Nijigaku is different. And I mean, it is a bit dumb, but it wasn't original Love Live this dumb. And it's like, no, original Love Live was better, but also you missed out on Sunshine, which was, or you weren't paying attention and not realizing just how good Sunshine is. And Sunshine, I think, raises the bar of this is just a fun, cute girls doing cute things and with a bit of music. And Love Live Sunshine raised the bar to like, this is a good, well-made, well-written, funny, occasionally heart-wrenching, good, solid anime that also will make you laugh and it's funny. And it's like, it managed to get all of that there and it kind of raised the bar. And when you have the bar that far up, and then you go to fucking Nijigasaki, it's
Dude,
like...
by that point have like not even limboed under, they've just walked under the bar. It's that high.
Yeah, and like... And so like my friend whose opinions I respect a lot was like, I don't remember Nijigasaki being that bad. And I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm coming at things much later, you know?
The Aquas, like the Aqua haters that love Nijigasaki. And it's like, bro, what?
Like, what are you, like, I don't, it just feels like it's so much more led by like, I love this or that idol rather than, you know, actually watching the, actually,
my queen.
yeah, actually judging the shows as shows. As
Yeah, like
television.
where, like which season is your favorite character in? Because that season is your ride or die, right? Like,
Although, no, except, plot twist, my favorite Love Live character is Rin.
that does not surprise me.
Why? Okay, why doesn't it surprise you? Tell me why.
Because Rin's like the tomboy who wants to be really girly and cute, and her whole character arc is like, no, I want to be cute too, and
Yeah.
be a cute little idol with all my friends. And her
Tomboy
girlfriend is like, yeah, you can do that, bestie. I'll hold your hand while
Her girlfriend-
we
While
try
pretend
on
to,
dresses.
while we pretend to be married, while I wear a groom's outfit.
Yeah, right. Lovewing Belle was peak, right?
Every time I rewatch Sunshine, because I've never rewatched the original, but every time I rewatch Sunshine, and they get to that scene where it's like, I think it was Hanamaru, like didn't know if he wanted to be an idol, and they talk about Rin for a whole bunch of time, and they show like Rin in the wedding dress. It makes me cry. That episode makes me cry.
right,
Yeah.
right. Like I love
Gender.
Rin.
Gender. Gender.
I feel like my flesh cage certainly had a moment, and Love Live was one of the moments where I was like, damn, I can have my gender be a concept, and that is absolutely fine.
Gender.
Wow.
Oh, we got another raid. Sus.
Hey, yo.
Another one.
While
Hey,
I'm screaming
yo.
about idols,
We're talking about
Raid
idols. Hello. Hang on, give me a sec. I need to put this part together. I'm in the middle of a delicate Zaku operation. Operation Zaku.
delicate Zaku operation while we rant about idols.
The Zaku
Okay,
bleeding out.
so
the Miles saved
hello.
life.
Hello. What did I just walk into? We're just yelling about idols. Hello. DriftX, welcome. Dr. Seuss, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing? Oh, no worries, no worries. Go ahead. Thank you for bringing your community over. Welcome, Raiders. I'm Martin Tomo tomorrow, hero of Hope. I'm a Tokusatsu themed VTuber who builds Gunpla on weekends and does all sorts of other shit during the week. Stick around to find out. Give us a follow if you like, and just hang out. We're just hanging out. I'm here with Courage, Coleman, and Pixie, and we are yelling about idols.
Oh, Coleman's just yelling in general, but
Yeah, Coleman's just yelling.
AM.
Coleman is like our hype man.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I have no fucking idea what you're talking about, but I'm here.
Yeah. It's
I
like
looked up weird.
yeah.
I heard Tomboy and I searched her up.
So yeah, now you're like legally obligated to watch Love Live, Coleman.
Yeah, I love. Okay, I will
that's
tell
possible.
you when I first watched Sunshine, I glommed onto Yo because Yo is the tomboy. And,
Yo is like
And I love
definitely
it.
one of the reasons I'm still gay.
well, but I will say, like, while I love Yo, my stance on Aqua is very much Taredemo Daisuki. I just love them all equally. I cannot because I love Yohane.
It's a term
but
I
also-
haven't heard for a long time.
You haven't heard that?
No, like just not for a while, you know.
Oh, right. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, I learned it from like Hololive, but like
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
because idols, I guess. But yeah, basically,
Yeah,
like,
makes sense.
because like when I think about like Aqua, I just love them all like almost equally. I love like some a bit better. My preferred ones are actually Mari, Yohane. I like Ruby a lot. I love Chica. Chica's the one that I really identify with.
I love Chica.
Chica's so good. Chica's such a shonen
She's-
protagonist.
Oh, she's just
yeah.
like, she does Genki Girl so right, you know?
Yeah, but also like she's like what makes Chica work in the archetype of like the Honoka, the Genki girl that is she inspires and encourages everybody. What makes Chica work is that she has this darkness about her. She has this like
She's so real.
she's like depressive. She has like
She's just like me, for real, for real.
yeah, she has like that
Yeah, she
that
gets like really moody at multiple points.
You know
when
that,
shit
like,
does not
really-
go right.
that really heart-wrenching bit where she's frustrated because they've done really poorly and she's like crying and she hits herself. It's
Yeah.
like you don't know it that sounds like it's really mild, all things considered, but it's really in this kind of anime it's really shocks you, you know, because you're like, whoa, you do not expect to see minor self-harm in a Love Live anime. You know
but
what I
also
mean?
like
Wow.
everyone their little like lesbian polycule in Sunshine, and like I am also here for the Chica Rico Yo,
Absolutely, absolutely.
like, situation. It's got that little bit of jealousy. It's got that like, oh, the childhood friend is a little bit pissed because the transfer student is stealing her GF.
Yeah,
Don't
that
worry
is-
about it.
that
Chica
shit is
has
so
two
gay.
hands.
Yes, that shit is so gay. They're such a polycule. I gotta admit, the first time I was watching it, I was in a weird place when I watched Sunshine because it did make me cry, and I did like it a lot, and it was my favorite immediately. But I was also just moved home and dealing with a lot of issues in my life, and I was just like, oh my god, I didn't think, like, a friend said to me, it's so gay, and I was like, it's not that gay, because I was also reading, like, out and out Yuri, where it's not subtle, you know what I mean? And now, and then when I rewatched it, I was like, what the fuck was I on about? I was such an idiot. Oh my god. But yeah, it's really gay. Like the moment where she imagines giving a cabidon to Chica, you know, and you're like, wow.
Wow.
But then for ages I was like, oh man, I think Rico is my least favorite one.
Me
And then
too.
but then I remembered A, she gay with Chica, and B,
Right?
her character defining trait that is like her charm point is that she is really into doujinshi, both BL and Yuri.
Right.
Oh.
Canonically.
One of my friends was like, no, you should love Rico because was it like she either jumped into the ocean or she jumped off a balcony or something?
What?
Serious?
She jumped into the ocean.
Yeah, she like literally like launched herself into the ocean, and she was like, "Isn't that like a big mood?" And I was like, "You know what? Yeah."
I mean, yeah. I mean, same. You know.
Like,
but yeah.
what a icon.
But I will say, like, I just love her much more for that, because like when I noticed that those doujinshi, some of which are Gundam parodies, some of them are clearly BL, some of them are clearly Yuri. You know, it's just really fucking great. So I love Riko, and also her story with the piano is really, you know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And the fact that like she transferred from like the OG school as well.
Yeah.
Like there's just so much to love. I genuinely don't think there is anyone in Aqua that I dislike.
Yeah.
I do remember you getting like really like blindsided when I was like, yeah, Mari's my favorite, but then I really like Hanamaru, and you were like, what?
Like, yeah, it was just really odd. Like it came out of left field.
I feel like Hanamaru and Kanan are kind of the ones that are worst served by the story, just because they are. I mean, Hanamaru gets a really great focus episode at the beginning. It's incredible. One of the best episodes. I cried. This is the one I was referencing. And then nothing for the rest of the show other than like being there for her girlfriend Ruby. But she's literally just, she's the one that likes to eat. And then Kanan, I feel like Kanan is only developed in relationship to her two girlfriends. Whereas like with both Mari and Daya, there's more to them than that. Whereas with Kanan, it's kind of all there is. I mean, it's fine. It's good. You know, we love it. They are gay. They are lesbians, Harold. You know, we stan. But but also juggling a cast of 9 characters is a lot. So that is why Nijigasaki was like, hey, we're gonna add more girls. We're gonna add 3 more girls in the second season. And that's why Superstar was like, we're gonna add, what was it, 4 more? No, it was like, because there were 5 in the first season, and the second season they were like, we're gonna add 4 more girls, so it's 9. And it's like, oh cool, that's really nice. And then they're gonna do a 3rd season where they're gonna go add like another 2? And it's like, what?
Crazy.
Yeah.
See, this is my thing with Superstar. Again, we haven't finished the first season, but my big thing is that my reaction when they were like, we're going to add more, was like, I was kind of enjoying the cast being smaller and more focused.
It works so well.
They could give more attention to each of them for way more, and it was good. The thing is,
I know that season 2 is going to be like my fucking kryptonite, because there's some goblin with pink hair who's obsessed with money. Like, girl, if that ain't me.
Oh, she's so good.
Money.
She's so wait, hang on. Which one are we talking about? I can't remember.
I don't know. Hang on. Let me Google it. I'll be able to tell you when I remember what she looks like.
How does this thing work? We're almost done with the Zaku, and it's time to start stickering Gundams.
Hell yeah!
No, start stickering.
I googled up. I googled Hanamari. I got a wiki, and the first thing is that they give the 3 sizes of the idols.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
That's how they do.
Natsumi?
Hang on a second. Let me look it up.
The one with like blonde hair that like goes into
Yes,
pink.
yes, the pretend the one that is desperate to be an influencer.
The one that's the influencer one,
she wants to be a fucking,
my god, she's
influencer.
You know what? One of my main, like, again, I haven't finished the first season, and I did kind of get over it. But in the beginning, I was a fucking Ren hater. I hated Ren. She was so unnecessarily bitchy.
Is that the student council president?
Yeah.
Like,
she just desperately wanted to be like Poundland Dyer.
Yeah, I feel that's the bit that I hated the most about season 1 of Superstar. I'm gonna try not to spoil, but like, I disliked a lot how they had to do the school closing down thing, and they had to do the student council president is against the idol group, but then she becomes one of them, and I'm like, man. Do we have to do this again for a 4th time? Because that's literally been the case in all of them.
I really when did Superstar start airing? Because
last year.
Wait, really? It was only last year? April. Wait, hang on.
No, I think
it aired from July 2021 to October.
2021. Sorry,
2021.
no. Sorry, last year was 2nd season, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
So I have a fucking story for you, TM.
Let's go.
Kanon Shibuya, main character, right?
Yeah.
I have never resonated with anything so hard in my life. Obviously this was like before I had even like thought of becoming a VTuber, and like I was her. I was terrified of singing in front of people. I couldn't do it. I would freeze up. I would like just lose everything. I couldn't do it. And I was like, holy shit, like the first episode I cried because I was like, she is me.
Oh, it was really well done.
Right?
I felt it was really
It
well
was.
done.
It was like every single time she froze up on stage, I was like, "That's me. I feel that. There's a bit of me in that girl." And I've never resonated with the character so much in my life, and was like, "Holy shit, this little funky little anime girl can follow her dreams, so why can't I, bitch?"
Exactly. Yeah.
For real.
For real.
Anime.
I just
Seconded.
remember Sumire like basically like being a character that I was really like whatever and nonplussed about, and then when it got to her
Non-fiction?
non-fiction
Oh,
was so good.
Peak.
It like snuck up from behind me and took me out. I was like, yo, this is so good.
Wasn't non-fiction like your most listened to song for like a solid like couple months?
Yeah, it was so good. I was like, man, they're gonna have to incorporate rap. That's kind of that might not work. That might not be good. And then I was like, never mind, it's fucking incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Sumire has like and I think they started to give Sumire like a little bit more to her than again just being like one note. So it was like I was like, oh, suddenly I think she's really great. Like,
Yeah.
I thought my favorite was gonna be Cuckoo for like ever. But,
I mean, she's
still really
fantastic. Cuckoo is yeah. With Cuckoo, they were like I love the idea that almost every season has to have like the idol super fan, and that they do it differently every time. We're not gonna talk about Nijigaku anymore.
No,
don't worry about it. But like, you know, Nico is very different from like who's the idol super fan? Is it Chika? No, is it in Sunshine? There's
Daya.
Oh, it's Daya.
Yeah,
Sorry, it's Daya. It's Daya.
Because Daya's really like snobby about it.
Tsundere about it almost.
Yeah.
She's like,
which Nico also
doing that. That's cringe.
which Nico also was, but they're also very different personalities. Very different personalities. And in Superstar, it's Cuckoo, who is like again completely different, super fun, super interesting. And that's the thing. I feel like season 1 of Superstar, while it's not like my favorite Love Live or anything, it definitely succeeds because like it's got a lot of focus. There's time to develop all of the girls kind of equally. 5 is such a good number. 5 is a good number. Hashtag. Okay.
That's a Super Sentai number right there.
Yeah, well, but there's a reason why it works, because it's a good number for a balanced to balance a cast out. You have enough people that you have enough different personalities. You have enough time for each of them. 9 is a very, it's a big ask, Yeah. And the good thing is that in season 2, they focus on the 4 new girls. And again, that's a good. Somebody says Super Sentai, hi Pixel Bit. And again, that's a very good idea, because it's like if you were gonna do 9 from the beginning, then you might as well do like separate them out like that, so that each has more time to breathe. What I think is really weird is teasing the fandom by not telling us about the other girls you're gonna add, and you only add them later. And I think this must feel weird for them as idols, like in real, like. The fact that they were touring as Liela when they were 5, and then when they were 9, and now when they're like 11?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Let's debut more idols.
I loved the rival girls as well.
The rival girls were so well done.
It was really nice, because they were like they were rivals, but like normally I'm like, oh, they should be more rival like with each other, but I was actually really refreshing that they like weren't savage. They were just kind of like,
their designs were gorgeous. They were so unique, and like they looked like they walked out of like Aikatsu or something.
Yeah, for real.
But also they're not Saints. But also there are no Saints now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's true, but that's what I mean though. Saint Snow are like very like almost not quite antagonistic, but like very like they are there to put pressure on on the cast a lot. Whereas it's interesting to have rivals for them to do the spin on like they just push each other to get better.
Which is cool.
I do agree.
Really cool.
Saint Snow do go hard. So
yeah, that was my thing. My thing when the nuances was, I felt the thing with Saint Snow is that they felt like they had a personality, like they had like a vibe that I don't think any of the other rivals have had. But I did like that it was a different kind of idea with the rivals of Superstar, whose name I cannot recall.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I've forgotten it as well.
Awaken the Power. Fucking banger.
Awaken the Power. I listen to Saint Snow like every day.
Oh man.
Fucking love Saint Snow.
Right. They were. Remember when everyone described them as like Linkin Park idols? Like
I do not remember that because I was not around for that.
Oh yeah, Saint Snow have more like of like a rock image, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot of like shouting, cool
yeah.
stuff.
Think of something like like a more commercial baby metal. A more commercial
Yeah,
baby metal.
yeah,
basically.
Yeah,
that's probably
right?
a good way to describe it.
Yeah, they were very like intense, but in
Look
the
at
best
the
way.
Saku. Look at it.
Yo!
Hey, yo.
Yo.
Taco!
Yeah, I will be
love
doing
it.
some like panel lining with my pencil, but I feel pretty done with this. Ah, fuck you. But yeah, I'm gonna put it to the side. I just want to sticker some Transformers. Okay, I just want to sticker some Transformers.
Let's go.
Yeah. We're gonna do that. I'm just gonna check how my
in the skies.
fingers are doing. Still nothing is
red.
coming off. Still nothing is coming off, so it's gonna be fine. Okay, let me.
Revenge of Captain Hurricane. Haunting you forever.
God, fucking, I can't believe I have his blood in my hands forever.
You do.
Good
It's
lord.
the blood mark.
Anyway, I'm gonna remove this so that I can.
But
do
yeah,
this.
I could literally sit here and talk about idols forever. That's
You go so
my
much
tragic flaw.
It's your charm point. It's your charm point. It's your charm point.
Initially, I was like, what if I called myself the self-proclaimed idol professor? And then I was like, wait, I'm stealing that from Aikatsu. I can't do that.
Yeah, that is an Aikatsu thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So where are we gonna? Okay, let's put the pile of. I mean, these guys. We don't need these guys at all. I'm gonna put these aside. So we got all the badges, and we have. Hang on, there's more stuff that I'm missing under here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There's a lot under here. Oh, there's a lot under here. Oh, holy shit. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm gonna move some of these guys out of here. I'm gonna move them to the side. Sorry, Hibiki. It's just we're doing something else now. Poor Hibiki without any hands. As stuff is
It
drying.
doesn't need them. It's fine.
He doesn't need
Well,
them.
Hibiki doesn't have a rider kick, so he definitely does need hands.
I
but-
love it whenever they do like a group thing and they make him have a rider kick and it's like
Yeah.
lol LMAO even.
They have to just give him one or make one up because he doesn't have one.
Oh, whenever they do like the big like oh everybody's henshin and it's like henshin and it's like sound.
Yeah,
So you know.
poor Hibiki.
No, I mean I love him.
I mean, it's the vibe,
based.
you know. They're not compromising it, so.
Okay, so where are we gonna start? I think we should start with Daddy. Give me a moment.
Whoa.
Hello.
Ayo.
Whoa.
Daddy, you say?
Which Rider season was it you convinced me to watch because it had idols in it? Was it Double or was it?
Double has
the girl from
AKB.
Yeah.
Oh, are they from AKB?
Yeah.
Are those like the
Yeah.
two schoolgirls?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah, they're played
there's,
by now I think now graduated
Yeah.
members of AKB48.
I'll be able to tell you.
They're like their informants and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a page for them on the fucking camera. Right?
I
Yeah,
love
it's
them
Tomo-chin.
I
Yeah.
love them because like they really felt like they were like having their own show on their own over there. And I'm like, I want to know what these two lesbians are doing because they're gay for each other. Obviously, they're gay, right? Girls are gay.
Yeah.
You see two
Yeah, holy
girls,
shit.
They're gay. That's how it works.
There's a lot of like random.
Yeah, they've cameoed. The other
48
members have cameoed.
Yeah, there's like loads of random 48G presence across like a lot of Kamen Rider, which is pretty wild.
Yeah.
So I'm grabbing a couple of more things.
That's okay. I am still here to Morshu beatbox at you about idols. I cannot be
yeah,
stopped.
bro.
You've activated my neuron.
No worries. I'm just grabbing some
Oh,
fathers.
you like idols?
I'm just grabbing some fathers. Okay.
It's so funny because
Ugh.
I was literally talking to Pixie about this earlier today because I recently came into possession of a translation of a Japanese only. It's a fan translation of a Japanese only another tabletop RPG that's called Beginning Idol, which is about the GM plays a producer and all of the other players are playing idol girls that are trying to succeed and not have their group or company go under. And you have to do you role play like little moments of them like training together and like bonding and stuff. And I was like, who the hell am I gonna get to play this?
Me
I wonder
alone.
who.
It's yeah, but it's okay. Pixie has to, so
I'm leaving.
Okay, hang on. This is
Yeah, it'll be
Netflix
good.
Optimus Prime.
Hey,
That's on
yo.
Netflix. No, so this is Netflix Optimus Prime. It was a tie-in with a Netflix show. Based on
Optimus Prime.
Earthrise leader
There we
class
go.
Optimus Prime. He has the matrix of leadership inside of his chest. There we go. We're gonna sticker him up, but first we're gonna sticker up this guy. So this little guy, this small father, this is a third-party unofficial transformer. Officially called oh god, it's DX9 he has a really stupid name because third-party Transformers all have stupid names. Hang on. Oh, yeah, sorry, I remember. DX9 Commander Dutch. I told you I was stupid. But he's a wonderful thing because he's as complex as this, but he's small. And so we're going to transform into robot mode. And we have a few stickers for him. I think these are his stickers. I think. Which again are unofficial. This is why he doesn't have an Autobot symbol, whereas he does. Because you can't put the Autobot symbols in third party. You can do the copyright infringement of making a fake Optimus Prime. But if you put the symbols, the Autobot or the symbols which are trademarks, you can't do that. That's the bit that will get you into trouble. As long as you make this and you don't call it Optimus Prime, you are in a legal gray area in some parts of the world where they make these. Let's just say. Well then, yes. Also, by the way, Coleman, you were saying that you had like Kamen Rider. You were like, oh yeah, Kamen Rider Gotchard is the one that I see here in toy stores, and I'm like, I'm so jealous.
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
We live in like
a case where it's accessible for me, but not for any of you.
No, because we're also in the UK is really bad for this kind of stuff. And
there's like one guy in the UK that runs a store that like imports like Toku stuff.
Yeah, basically.
We're gonna be having to sell a lot more boxes soon.
Wait, look how sophisticated this is. Like, it's just like these like very complex assemblies.
It's really impressive.
I'm just waiting for the conversation to go into the direction of like which Transformers are the most fuckable again. Like, this is all I know.
No, that's like we've been through this. That's like basic shit for people to watch Transformers.
It's pretty basic.
It was when you made me Google all that weird shit, and I was just sat here like,
what did you
noises?
Courage!
Pixie
What did you make
Pixie-
Pixie Google?
No, was the last time we were talking
it's
about
not what it looks
Pixie-
like. It's not what it looks like.
Please, Pixie fucking googled Starscream body pillows and then made like this guttural screech upon seeing one.
Pixie made this guttural
that.
screech. One might call it a Starscream.
Oh.
Heyo! Okay, look how sophisticated this is. Because it's a flat-nosed truck, it needs to like be all like flat or whatever. But the Optimus chest is kind of like curved like that. So in this small tiny toy, you actually like, if I can fucking manage to do it, you actually flip it around for a more animation accurate one. Isn't that insane?
Oh.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Anyway, but yes.
Nice.
So I was worried that Courage had shown you some of the more questionable parts of Transformers.
No, I kept it relatively tame. It's okay.
Okay, so you didn't.
Huh?
My friend of mine used to tease me because like I have a friend of mine with whom like one of the things that we love to share is like fucked up internet content.
Ooh.
And you know, there's never a shortage of that. And he's always finding all sorts of bullshit. And he came to me one. I'm gonna ruin some lives by saying this, but fuck it, let's go.
Do it.
I'm afraid.
Do it.
You should be. He told me about a series of fanfic. He just kept using this as a punchline. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Transformers, the Breastfeeding Chronicles.
Fucking God, I hate it here.
Can Cybertronians even? You know what? Never mind.
Well, here's the thing.
if you
I
see what
looked
some
into
people do-
it. He just kept using it as a punchline. I looked into it, and I read a bunch of it because they're all very short. Apparently, it was not someone did for a fetish. It was something that a fanfic writer did as a joke because someone dared them to do it.
It's 9 times out of 10 how stuff like that always happens.
Yes. So I did read some of it. Some of it is very funny, but it's also fucked. So that's the end of that story. But anyways, we're gonna.
I'm so glad that's the end of that story.
Yeah.
Well, what
Anyway,
if it wasn't?
on a more positive note, look at this tiny man who is made of boxes.
He's so
Hello,
little.
tiny man.
But isn't he so like? He's like anime perfect. You know what I mean? There's like basically no kibble, and he has a non-removable matrix.
Yeah, that is cool.
It's really impressive. So here's a fun story about this. Oh, he also has light piping. I don't know if you can see that. You know, the way that the light goes through the eye. Oh no, the eyes are actually painted. Fuck it, never mind. But okay, so this head, for many years I didn't display this guy because when I brought him in from TF Nation 2019, the head is 2 parts. This is the original Optimus Prime, but this is from like a third party. It's not from any of the Hasbro Toylands. From DX9. But anyway, sorry, I'm just answering Pixel. So the head is two parts. The head is the useless light piping block. I say useless because the eyes are painted, so it's useless. The light piping block which connects to the body, and then the rest of the helmet. I unboxed it when I got home, and the helmet flew off, and I was left with just the blue bit. Hang on, is the light piping useless? Hang on, let me just check. Yeah, it's useless. Anyway,
Wow.
and I was left just with the transparent block connected to the body with the ball joint, and the head was gone.
Well done.
It disappeared, and I couldn't find it. And a friend of mine was gonna make me a 3D reproduction. Then the pandemic happened, and you know we were on talks for that for ages because he was very busy. He was moving house, and then when I moved from that place, I removed some bookcases, and it had gone right under one of those IKEA bookshelves. You know how they have like a channel for like like skirting boards, and it was in there. It was down there. So I grabbed some super glue and super glued this in. So that's the story
Nice.
of this guy. Anyway, oh no, he's not RID. He's not RID, but I get you. But yeah, he's way too articulated to be RID. He's very tight actually. Ayo. Anyway, we're gonna what is that laughter, Coleman? Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, so I think these are for him. Let me just double check. I think they are from the size. Labels for DX9 Commander Dutch. If you don't believe me, hang on, can I? Yeah, there you go.
I can't believe this is for Commander Dutch of Deep Space Nine.
Wow.
Yeah, Commander Dutch. Not sponsored. But yeah, so this is for the trailer. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, they always send you more. They always send you extra. They always send you more Autobot and Decepticon symbols because you can never get enough Autobot and Decepticon symbols. These are also for Commander Dutch. Very good. The thing is, they don't come with
Optimus
instructions.
Prime, but with a Dutch accent, or like.
Basically, I guess. But they don't actually. They don't actually give you instructions. They basically just no, you gotta go to their website essentially. That's Titan's Return. Okay, this is for the Titan's Return, guys. Is this? Hang on. This is Netflix. Hang on. Netflix. Okay, that's all Netflix and Earthrise. Am I missing something? Hang on a second. I think
Gee, this is giving me like the craving to grab something from my backlog.
Good. Let's see it. Oh yeah, this is just like this is for the it's for the twins. We're gonna do the twins later. We'll do the twins later or another stream because I've been live for like what 4.5 hours. I'm just vibing.
At least 8 years.
At least 17 million years.
least.
Okay, so we're gonna start stickering this guy. I'm gonna bring up the Ripley Labels Ripley Labels website. Toy Hacks DX9 Commander Dutch. There we go. Anyway, love life.
Anyway, back at it again at Krispy Kreme.
Oh, back at it. You guys remember the Chic transforming racer?
Yes. How could I forget the fucking Evangelion ads?
No, that's a different one. That's a different
Yeah,
one.
same brand.
Same brand,
but
though.
different,
Same brand,
but
though.
different.
Yeah.
Different
Yeah.
collab.
Everything is on this sheet. So we're gonna use this sheet. This gentleman will have to wait. So we're gonna give this guy. We're not gonna use all the stickers, but we're gonna use the stickers. There's like stickers that make the windows more kind of anime accurate, which is good because I don't like being able to see the matrix through the windows. I think that kind of makes it, I don't know, it looks a bit tacky. It doesn't have class, you know. So we're gonna use that. There's some for the knees that I don't super love, but the ones for the toes we're gonna use. And what else have we got? Yeah, there's like I think like a silver. Yeah, there's like kind of like brighter line for the sides. We're gonna use that, and of course, like a little tiny Autobot symbol that we don't seem to. Oh no, it's in there. Okay.
Tasteful little symbol.
Tasteful little symbol. Hi, PG Name 1122. Hello. We are stickering Transformers and yelling about. I mean, we're not yelling about idols anymore. I think we're done.
We
for
could.
now.
We could be.
I mean, we could be. I don't know what else to yell about though.
That's what you think, Mari.
There is always reason to yell about idols.
That is true. That is absolutely true. Oh, there's For each of the sides. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. What are you guys
Oh,
going
like
to talk
idols.
about? What do you guys want to talk about, Jerry? How are you doing?
A big question. Yeah.
Courage, master of conversation.
Sorry, my brain keeps thinking about Aikatsu because we mentioned Aikatsu like once.
What is
and I'm
what
like,
is Aikatsu? What is that?
Oh boy, okay, sit the fuck down. Let's go.
We're gonna tell you things.
You're
we
gonna get
go.
learned. Let's go.
Shit.
Chat as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Time for the
Aikatsu
learning.
is.
Oh
an
yeah, Legacy
idol
United is gonna be
anime.
great. Sorry, go ahead.
Aikatsu is an idol anime based off of a so you know in Japan there is a
I am familiar
series
with the
of
country.
good, that's a great place to start. There is a series of arcade games called like the Data Cardass games where there's a Kamen
Oh,
Rider
Cardass.
one. Yeah, Cardass games.
Gamba Rising is the Kamen Rider one.
Yes. There is
damn it.
one. There is an idol one, which I think is actually shut down now, called Aikatsu, which is short for Aidoru Katsudo, which is idol activity.
Idol
Fuck me.
activities.
And it's like basically the anime is about young girls who go to idol school to learn how to become idols, and it's like
Yes.
their journey to become like a top idol, and
Cute.
it slaps.
Yeah, they're like ranked against each other in school and stuff, and they have rivalries, and they are a little bit fruity, and
Yeah.
it basically revolves around them collecting. So in the arcade game, every time you put credit in, you get a card, and you build outfits and coordinate outfits with the cards for your
Wow.
idols. And so it's kind of in the anime, it's kind of like a magical girl type thing where they go to like a pocket dimension where they slap all their cards from their like purses on like the door to the stage, and then they get like a magical girl
Almost like
henshin.
like a little henshin sequence where
And-
they like transform into their
and
little
then
idol costumes.
they'll perform, and there's a song every single episode. They tend to recycle them a lot.
I
but
hope you like the song "We Wish You a Merry Christmas."
I
That's
do
all
remember
I'm
them
saying.
doing that a lot.
I will say, sorry to pause you for a second. PG name,
Oh, go ahead.
Legacy United looks pretty lit. Animated Optimus Prime looks fantastic. I am looking forward to Magmatron. Sorry, please continue, guys.
No, it's all good. Yeah, so basically it's just it's another idol show, but there's a lot of like legacy stuff. Like in the later seasons, they'll reference characters that succeeded in the past or are like popular, and they might come back for cameos. There's a lot of like,
Right.
it's a little bit like that sort of like Muse influence on Aqua type thing in
Yeah.
Aikatsu, with like previous girls that have become top idols coming back a lot, or like being called back
Nice
on.
little like cameos every now and then.
It's very good.
But like it's quite long, and like
Yeah.
the character development is really, really good.
And they recently had like basically a half Toku season called Aikatsu
Yes.
Planet, where half of it is live action, and then the girl is pulled into like the Aikatsu world to do performances by her talent agency, and so she becomes an anime girl halfway through the episode.
Okay,
It's
so
very strange, but
where would one start with Aikatsu?
The beginning.
Yeah, thankfully the first season is literally just called Aikatsu.
No, but I mean, like, is that like the best place to start, or is there some better later
Yes.
seasons?
Yes, I would
say
start.
so.
I would start from Aikatsu because like the main
Oh.
character Ichigo's story really like influences. So the second, no, oh god, I think it's like season 4 where they introduce like the protagonist that takes over Akari. Like Ichigo's story influences what they call like Akari Gen, and it's like you can tell it's like Akari's whole story is about like learning to become like her own idol instead of trying to copy Ichigo.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so good. It's so fucking good.
The songs that aren't legally available copyright free tracks that they have to use early on in the season slap hard as well.
Yeah, they're
Like-
really good.
The animation budget can kind of vary. But
Yeah, like early Aikatsu looks like
It's-
ass.
there's a lot, and there is a lot more CG than you would normally expect. It
How
definitely
old
doesn't
is
have
it?
the
How old is the
production
first
values.
season?
Oh, let
Oh,
me
God.
check because
It was like
it's
mid-2000s,
old.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh right, it's been going for a while.
Real old.
2012.
Okay, it was later than
Oh,
I
it's not-
thought for some
yeah, it's
reason.
not that bad.
I thought it was earlier for some reason.
Yeah, so did I.
You know, I've had these stickers. Sorry, side note. I've had these stickers for years. This is the first time I'm actually using them, other than the symbol ones, and they look really good. Honestly, look at it. Look. Okay, sorry to blast you. Look at
No,
this
you're
side
good.
with the sticker, compared to with that.
Oh,
so much
yeah, I see what you
tasty.
mean.
Yeah, and also like the windows look so good. Anyway, sorry, continue. Yes, Aikatsu.
Yeah, so like in like later seasons, they introduce like more rival characters. They like go in more depth into like who like the legendary idols are. There's like some really good plot twists.
Mm.
And my favorite character is introduced in season 2. Her name is Seira. She has a long pink ponytail and she is a rock themed idol.
Amazing.
I love her.
Amazing.
But yeah, like all the units are really cute. All of the characters are just so like refreshing and like so just like cute little girl idol show, you know? Like there's nothing like fucked up or weird or like dark undertones. It's just a cute show telling like young girls they can be who they want, and it's cute and I love it and I'm here for it.
Okay, yeah. So it's basically
Yay.
that kind of like, you know, K-On! Style kind of just girls being
Like,
cool
yeah.
and cute and
Yeah.
helpful and stuff.
Boils.
I feel like that and Pretty Rhythm are both from like. The
Oh,
same
don't
kinda
even get me
era.
started on Pretty Rhythm. It's like a whole ass fucking thing.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
A whole ass. An entire
Yeah,
ass.
Pretty Rhythm has like idols, but there's also ice skating involved, like competitive ice skating in the anime idol girl world, and like there are also boys that also do it, and there's a whole thing with like accessorizing from a jewel store. I'll never forget the one time a dude summoned a goddamn dragon with his fire idol performance and like killed a guy
Right.
for betraying them.
Lampia,
What?
I see you in chat saying Pretty Rhythm is nonsense, but it's the best kind of nonsense I've ever consumed in my life.
It's so good. Yeah,
Wow.
Pretty Rhythm
Sounds
made
like
my
a hoot.
life.
Is that part
Yeah,
of Pretty
Pretty
Cure?
No.
No.
It's part of Pre-Para. Pretty Rhythm went on to become Pre-Para.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
it's a whole thing.
Yeah, but Pretty Rhythm uses like actual idol groups to voice the girls, I think.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So a lot of the idols that I was spamming you with the other day would have like origins from like Pretty Rhythm and Pre-Para.
Yeah, they've played characters on it and stuff like that.
And like some of the insert songs used are like by actual idols.
Amazing.
I feel like this is just the unofficial I educate you about idols stream.
Yeah.
We should do that. We should do that like as
Oh
a thing.
my god, yes.
I have
We
a
should get
stream
a-
planned. I have a stream planned that I promised from. It was like one of the stretch goals from the last fundraiser that I did, the last charity fundraiser that I did, which was like a 5-star stories PowerPoint. And
I was
the
about to
only
say
reason,
we should get a PowerPoint.
the only
I'll
reason why
make
I
you a
haven't,
PowerPoint.
the only reason why I haven't done it yet is because like it's a spooky month and I have a lot of other things to do. But
Understandable.
yeah. So like, I actually need to prepare a PowerPoint for tomorrow because tomorrow is Fido Zeta's bad movie PowerPoint. Who's rating us? The
Another
AI,
one.
hello.
What a-
The AI
what a
is
great
rating
day.
us. This is a lot of raids. Thank you, everybody.
Oh yeah.
Raiders, welcome.
Welcome, Raiders. We're talking about idols.
Also, yes, I also like Precure, so it's yeah, we do both here.
Great.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
so
watched-
welcome Raiders. I'm Marcinko. Hero of Hope Tomboy tomorrow. I am currently stickering some Transformers. On weekends we do Gunpla on this channel, and you know other robots, and you know I'm a variety streamer in general. Just come hang out. How are you doing, the AI? What were you working on? And yeah, sorry, we're talking about idols right now. Because
Yeah, we're so sorry.
because of I'm not. I am a lesbian.
Good. That's okay. I don't think we have the capacity to halt anymore. So
Yeah.
No.
That's it. You've got the full like
In the
Plushy
words.
Pixie activated experience.
In the words of Barrett Wallace from hit video game Final Fantasy VII, there ain't no getting off of this train we're on.
it's true.
You're so right for that.
Oh, thanks, bestie. Oh my god.
But yeah, there's like so many things that I could unnecessarily sit here and talk to you about idol related. Like I wrote my uni dissertation on idols. That was a whole last thing. Like
Based.
It's true. I was there for
Incredibly
that.
based.
yeah. Yeah.
I
Right,
was
because
there. The new
in
Lego
my-
UCS Venator. Wow, that's cool. Sorry.
Oh,
my
the Venator.
Venator. The Empire. Sorry,
It
please
only
go on.
happened. Nah, it's all good. It only happened because in my second year of uni, we had to do like a preparation unit for like, you know, mentally preparing yourself to write a dissertation, right?
Yeah.
And like everyone was like, oh, I'm gonna do it about like this piece of like graphic design history. It's gonna be like such a good read because my degree was in graphic design. It is my passion, it is my pain. And I was like, I will fucking bore myself to tears if I write about a fucking graphic design concept.
Yeah.
I love graphic design. I love keeping up with like what's going on in the world of graphic design, right? Holy shit, I hate writing about graphic design.
Yeah.
And we had this presentation, like where this girl came in from like another uni to talk about how she didn't do her dissertation on like what her degree was about. She wrote it about fucking like Bieber fever, and I was like, hold on, I'm picking up what you're putting down, girly pops. And she was like, she was like, yeah, you don't have to write your dissertation about like what's like related to your degree. You can write it about literally anything as long as it proves that you can like do a research project.
True.
And that was the moment when fucking dollar signs lit up in my eyes and I was like, fuck this shit. I'm writing it about idols.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Also, I was gonna say the AI took it 15 hours to build that Lego. How big is it? Holy shit!
That's
huge.
Sorry,
That's
this
a
is
big
basically
boy.
an unofficial collab, so that's why I'm not responding to chat as much. Sorry, guys. But yeah, basically,
Sorry.
I mean, you know,
No,
it's
screw
fine.
you.
I'm having a good time. I'm just hanging out, man. But yeah, so Pixie, that is
Yes.
completely based because that is basically what I did for one of the 3 dissertations that I've done. I don't want to talk about the other 2. One is too recent and too raw, although it did involve streaming stuff, so that's, you know, that's something that I'm into now. I'm obsessed with.
Yeah.
But my first dissertation was for sociology, and it could have been something fun, but at the time I was a more self-serious kind of person. More, I don't know if self-serious is the word. Let's just say I wanted to make it about something quote-unquote meaningful, quote-unquote.
Yeah, embraced cringe.
Yeah. But for my first master's dissertation, for my translation studies master's, now translation studies is something that lends itself much more to this bullshit because everything's translated all the time, right? So I need to transform this man again to continue stickering him, and so to give an example, I was like, okay, I want to write about translation. You know, literary translation. I wrote about the translation of Don Quixote, which is one of my favorite novels. I wanted to do something about commercial translation. I did video game localization, looking at Shovel Knight and the translation of humor. I did a bunch of other things, and then my dissertation was focused on the concept of song translation for singability, as in when you translate a song to be sung, for example, in a Disney movie. But I didn't choose Disney movies because I ain't a Disney adult, unlike certain cringe hogs. I chose the flavor of the moment, which was Steven Universe. I wrote my master's thesis on the translation of songs of Steven Universe to both Latin American and peninsular is the word. Spanish. Peninsula is like Spain Spanish. So my dissertation was literally about Steven Universe for my master's degree. So, you know, yes, we can do it like that.
Me, handshake meme, writing dissertations on absolutely fucking like crackhead nonsense.
Yeah, we were on our bullshit. I wrote an entire section about like the meaning of stronger than you.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really again. That's the same shit. I did crackhead stuff for mine. The one dissertation I did was also on like, I guess it was on the like, and for what it's worth, I believe it's case by case basis and it's totally fine. But I did it on like it was like while I was at end of college, start of uni. So I did it on like, translation of like I did it on like anime English translation compared to like doing quote unquote like, you know, literal subtitles versus how you have to make changes for lip flaps and other things and how certain meanings need to be translated over. But I also inevitably meant I had to talk about the sub versus dub thing. And I basically in mine was like, it's case by case. If you like one or the other, you should just do that. Also accessibility. So it doesn't really matter.
Exactly.
But like, but it was fun to look at like, here's how you make this line. How do you make this line work in another language, and like keep the same like emotional feeling without compromising stuff, and like how does it differ? And I did it for like a bunch of different shows that were popular at the time. God, I remember one of them was called Gas, so that was that probably says how long ago I did this.
Jibumwo.
Yeah, I fucking Jibumwo my examiners.
Jibumwo. Yeah.
I like after I handed my dissertation in, and like a few months had passed, and like our course leader liked to just like read through. Like my course leader was nothing to do with it. It was like marked by like people who were like, because you had to have it marked by like 2 separate people or something.
Yeah, so it's an external examiner usually.
Yeah, and like someone like within the uni as well. And like my course leader had nothing to do with the marking process, because she was a scary Dutch lady who I respect very much, because she really helped me out towards the end of my course when I was like crying in the corner.
Oh, no.
But,
Again, relatable.
She pulled me aside one day and she was like, Pixie, I read your dissertation because I had to. It was just so different. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, I expected you to write about like, she rattled off like a bunch of graphic design stuff. And she was like, but you didn't. You wrote about something that you're passionate about. Because my final major project, it was called I Can Be an Idol Too. And it was back in the day when like, this was like early 2019. And I made an entire, like, it was really bad. It was so awful, but I made like a VRoid model and used like Miku Miku Dance to like do loads of like covers of like songs. Like I was like predating VTubers. I was like, holy shit, this is the coolest thing
I literally remember us recording them in my uni house room.
No, those never saw the light of day. They never saw the light of day. They were like really, really bad.
This is like pre-Plushy Pixie.
It was Plushy Pixie before Plushy Pixie was even conceptualized or thought about, and it was like, holy shit, I could do this. And then I was like, no, that's scary. I'm never doing that again.
Wow.
And here we are now, circa 2023, where I am a real idol mom.
Yes.
Yay.
Absolutely. Sorry, I'm just having some trouble with this label.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Yeah, you got this.
Yeah, I knew about VTubers from like about late 2019.
2020 was like the pivotal point for us.
Yeah.
I distinctly remember us, obviously I watched a shitload of Keys and I back in the day.
Mm.
And then I remember I showed you the video from of Fubuki looking at the Wendy's menu. I remember that was specifically the video that got us like deep in.
That was it.
Yeah, like the thing with me was that like for a while I had this, I don't know, I was like in my like mid-30s, which was a while ago.
Oh no.
Which was about 5 years ago. I was getting to a point, I was starting to get, you know the way that people like, age is such a fucking funny thing. You know the way that people, like, when I tell them that I'm 40, people are like, oh my god, but you're like so like, you have so much life and you're so like funny and blah blah blah, because people don't know what a 40-year-old looks like.
27. They're like, what the hell? You mean you're not like 21? And I'm like, yes.
Yeah, people keep thinking that I'm like younger than I am. That like they were like, well, if you're a boomer, they think I'm at most 30, right? And the thing is that, yeah, I am like this now because I've relaxed a lot and done a lot of therapy. But man, I was way much of an old grump 5 years ago. And when I saw VTubers, I wasn't into streamers back then. And I was like, oh, it's just people screaming, whatever, blah. Old woman shakes hand at cloud. You know? And I could have gotten in on the ground level, Jerry. I could have been my generation's Iron Mouse.
You could have.
Which is just Iron Mouse, by the way. That's just literally just Iron Mouse.
Yep.
I could have been a contender. And instead, I am a big titty ex-idol uwu.
Yeah, but now you're in this call on this stream right now, getting more shoot beatboxed at about idols by us. So you know,
honestly, best choice I ever made.
Could have gone worse.
Honestly, I am very happy that I'm a VTuber.
Yeah, like you wouldn't be getting this exact moment in this timeline right now if you'd have like gone into HoloLive or something.
No. I mean, I would never have got into Hololive for several reasons, but I would have been my generation's Iron Man. That's just such a stupid thing to say. I love
It
it.
is.
I love
You could have been Iron Mouse too.
Iron Mouse 2. Back at it again.
Oh my god.
Iron Mouse 2. Iron Mouse 3. Sorry, that's Wayne Radio TV bit.
Funny when like you ask people like, oh, so how did you fall down the VTuber rabbit hole? And like there are some people out there who are like, oh, what's Hololive? I've never heard of Niji Sanji.
Yeah,
and like
my
Who
friend,
the hell are you?
my friend Katie, who is a VTuber, who is like the TV head Scottish VTuber girl, who is just wonderful. Katie Alex. She edited one of my TikToks that I haven't posted yet. But she like hadn't heard of Hololive and other stuff. She just saw VTubers on Twitch or whatever. And I get it, I guess. You know, like I just got into it because a friend told me about it. The internet is so big; it's so easy to miss stuff. You know. Okay, we got a few more. I think when I finish stickering this is when I'm gonna call it, because I'm starting to get hungry. But I still wanna go a bit longer. I wanna go put me in, coach. I wanna do the distance. I wanna go the distance. YOLO. So wait, how does okay, I get it. We're doing the side windows now. Wait a second. Oh right. So the side windows are on 2 stickers. So these are the side windows, right? And they're on 2 stickers because one of them is an articulated piece. That's like a joint that moves the arm. So very clever. Ooh. Oh my god. Anyway, but yeah, you know, I'm gonna give you an example, a really good example of how much I've changed in the last 5 years. So I used to be a ride or die Game Grumps fan, right?
Oh,
I have their autograph.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Right? Used to be ride or die Game Grumps fan. I still like them, you know, whatever. Like,
yeah, mood.
And when they started, like, I mean, I like last year I think I watched like one of their plays. I don't know. Anyway, when they started doing like the 10-minute power hour,
yeah,
I hated it. Because I've always been a pretentious snob. Don't at me.
Wow.
But like I was like, oh, you know, I'm watching all these great creators now, like Hate Bomber Guy or whatever, and like this is and these guys are so funny, like commenting on games, and this just felt like this just felt like succumbing to the algorithm. This just felt like YouTube guff, and I mean, it kind of is. I'm not gonna sit here and not tell you what I really think. It is YouTube guff. It is just content, just entertainment. But 5 years ago, I was like, "Buh, it's not what it used to be like. I hate it. Blah, this is such guff. This is such bullshit." Now I love it because it's very stupid, and I'm very stupid. Thank you. I watched. The other day I sat down with my friends to watch the one they put out I think this week where they're like electrocuting themselves while playing games. Yeah, they get. Do you guys know what a tense unit is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get hooked up to those. And they play like Jenga and stuff, and whoever loses, they turn the tense unit higher.
Where do they hook it up to?
Their arms.
Oh, okay.
Their arms. Yeah, their arms. So like by the end, like Dan is like this is literally as much as I can open my hand, you know.
Yeah.
It's really funny. So yeah, you know, I like those guys. They're not my super favorite thing ever, but I will watch 10-minute power hour because I am very stupid, and I want my slop. Daddy wants my slop. You know.
I was trying to think, like, what were we doing 5 years ago? We were playing Maple Story 2.
Yeah, we were. And you had a Yadanaika face on your character.
I did, and my character's name was Useless Daigo.
Yeah. And previously Sweaty Hands Daigo.
What the fuck is that?
So Maple Story 2 was like you've heard of Maple Story, right?
Roughly, it's like an MMO.
Yeah, so I never played the first one because when I was a kid, I could never get it to run on like whatever shitty laptop I had.
Fair.
But Maple Story 2, I was like, fresh start, fuck it, looks fun.
Yeah, our whole uni house was playing it.
Yeah, and like you could like play like instruments and like play actual songs on them. So I used to just walk around standing on stages playing fucking Walkure songs. It was great.
I remember we got on like that like main stage in the main town and played Beyond the Time.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my god! You guys.
We
You
had
guys,
a
are
guild.
so amazing. I love you guys.
We had a guild with a castle that had.
Oh my god, the sharp pictures!
It had like you know that watercolor official art of Shah where he's got the surfboard and he's like
really ripped.
Yeah, we had that as like a shrine in our guild house at the entrance. And that was we were
called Shah's Asna.
Yeah, Shah's Asna boys.
Wow, amazing.
Wow.
And yeah, that's it. It just had lots of really silly social content, and we would just walk around as a unit and like busk in an MMO street playing Gundam music.
Wow.
Yeah, it was great.
And then it got closed and cancelled. But
yeah, and I'm still mourning that loss to this day. But
yeah,
that was what we were doing 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Amazing. I was doing stand-up comedy. I was working out in the best shape I will ever be in my life. I was playing football competitively, badly, because I was a beginner at that. And I was dating people. So everything is very different now. Now I'm disabled. Extremely
Me too!
Extremely alone, except for my beloved wife Sono.
A married woman.
But now I'm a married woman, and I'm a VTuber. I'm an anime girl on the internet now. Before I was only an anime girl offline. Also, look how good these windows look. Look at that, the side windows.
Like the details on them, fucking insane.
Yeah, but also it's like it's because it's two moving parts. It looks so good like that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, holy shit.
So now we're gonna
And it lines up pretty well.
All of my life just keeps like circling back round to I pretended to be an anime girl on the internet and this thing happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, that's an interesting thing. This left one is wait, is this a sticker? No, this left one is painted yellow, but the right one is not.
Fuck.
That's wild.
So do you have to sticker the right one or?
No, we have stickers for both.
Okay.
That's so odd.
Yeah, we also have like the what do you call it? The number plate, the name plate, the registration plate, and it says Convoy because that's Optimus's Japanese name.
The JP name, yeah.
Convoy.
And it's
Didn't
really
they?
cool
And then.
because this front one, because the part splits, it's two parts. Very cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yo. The attention to detail. Fucking crisp, you funky
Don't
little
they,
transformer.
in like the newer JP dubs of newer Transformers content, haven't they gotten actors to say Optimus Prime instead of Convoy now?
I think they
because
now
wanna...
call. I think if you're talking about, I don't really know because I feel like for G1 Optimus Prime they still call him Convoy.
Yeah.
I think characters that were already called Convoy are still called Convoy, but in new shows, I don't know about the latest ones. I think basically since animated, he's called Optimus Prime in the new shows.
I think it was since Bay Transformers had a Japanese dub. It's been Optimus Prime.
Yeah. Oh, these ones are harder. Jeez. Oh.
Which is funny because it was only Convoy in the first place because it was just easier for JP voice actors to say.
Well, it was also the original name of the toy.
Well, that too.
That
is true. I always forget that that they're like they're arguably like sort of separate entities to an extent, like
yeah,
but not quite.
Okay.
Also, I think 5 years ago for me, that was when I had just very recently returned back to the Gunpla hobby.
Oh wow!
I literally scrolling my phone pictures like, oh, that's when I started making that thing. Holy shit!
Wow.
Oh god, it's been so long.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
God,
5 years ago it's 2018. 2018, I was not dating people. I was getting fitter. I worked as a translator and subtitler. And I was starting to get into collecting Transformers properly.
2018 was like wild.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's
That
2019
certainly
when I was
was a
actually
year.
dating people.
2018 was the year that me and Cara just started dating.
Yeah.
Oh, adorable, precious. Precious,
Yeah,
That was a
pathetic,
story.
precious, pathetic, sad, gross,
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Gross.
disgusting.
Yeah.
It's pure fucking minion.
It's fucking minion.
Paradise Punch Lemonade.
Sorry, Coleman. British memes.
Calypso. Remember when I tried it and it was actually fucking minging?
Yeah, we saw it in like an off license.
God.
Can confirm it is fucking minging.
It was fucking
It was some kind of like juice, right?
Yeah, it's like a punch lemonade
American
thing.
import. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Okay, there it is. There's the registration.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah! Look at that funky
Also,
little
remember
guy.
how small this is. Like, so it's gonna look
Yeah.
great at a distance.
Boy, one.
Like, I fucked up these like don't look super good close by, but like at this distance they look fantastic. Right, let's keep going. Let's keep snappy. Let's keep a snappy snap. Snappity snap. A little bit of a snappy snap.
This reminds me, there's a game that we play in on Discord a lot that I want to do on stream at some point. That was called What the Dub, where you get clips
Yes!
from TV shows or like PSAs, and one of the lines is muted, and then everyone types in a line that will be inserted with text to speech in the blank. And it
Amazing.
just got Steam Workshop support where you can add your own clips, and I've been adding just a bunch of stuff from my edited from my shit, and I've been doing like a bunch of Transformers clips.
Oh fuck yeah, let's go!
Nice.
I have
Put me
stuff
in,
from
coach.
everything. There's
Put me in,
stuff
coach.
from currently stuff from like Berserk,
Yes!
Transformers.
There's some Gundam ones, isn't
Yeah,
there?
Gundam
Oh, fuck
0079. It was like anything I could
Ooh.
find on my hard drive that I could edit and put a blank in the middle of.
Oh, look at these stickers. They look so good. They're like golden.
Delicious.
I want to see it. Looks
Yeah.
so nice.
Yeah. Like repro labels are like the gold standard for this kind of, I mean, they're the only people that really make these.
The only standard.
Okay, then this is the classic Optimus Prime trailer line, but made badly. So we're gonna do something a bit more classic.
What junk is Optimus Prime storing in that trunk?
You don't want to know.
Okay, you know what? That was a stupid question.
Something
and,
something deeply sexual, probably.
Okay, great. Thanks for answering
Yeah, if
my
your
question.
previous fanfic stories
No
or anything to go by.
I
if-
will cry.
If Transformers the breastfeeding protocols are anything to go by.
If those things that you guys made me Google previously are also anything to go by.
It's probably the pump.
Nobody made you.
Autobots.
You are
Hashtag
Mari. I took a
free
nap
the
and a
nipple.
shower. I took a nap and a shower. You're still going. I'm still going. Yeah, I don't know how I'm still going. I just feel full
Yo.
of energy.
It's 'cause you're
listen.
feeding off of my raw, unhinged energy.
It is very unhinged. We did not. Okay, I'm gonna make a joke that is like kind of referencing the Dan Olsen video, but I don't know if you've seen it. But it's like, I did not make you look anything up. You are an independent investor choosing individually, choosing of your own accord to look up minging stuff.
I'm an
Okay.
adult. Sometimes I remember I'm an adult and I'm like, huh? I get it.
Oh, this looks great. Oh, look at this.
Oh,
Oh,
I
look
should
at
not
that.
be giving adults responsibilities.
Look, okay, look at this compared to this.
Oh wow, there's a nice sticker.
Yeah, I'm an adult with
Nice.
adult responsibilities. Me and Courage, were like, the other day, we were talking about this as well. I was like, dude, we're functioning adults. We pay taxes.
Yeah, but it was after I just said
Yeah.
something really stupid,
pay
I'm pretty
taxes?
sure.
Wait a
Like,
second. Hold on.
I said something dumb and immature, and you were like, haha, we're grown adults that pay taxes. And I was like, yeah, fuck.
Yeah. I can't remember what you said to make me say that, but
It was probably dumb.
probably.
The
you say a
photo on
lot
the
of dumb
website
shit.
says that this. Oh, thank you for the follow, the AI. The picture on which it says this should go here, but as you can see from this one, this needs to go on the front. This needs to go around here. That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Eyes on target.
Yeah, there we go. Look at
Eyes
that.
on target.
The
Look at how that
precision.
looks. Look
Precision.
at that look. Look at that look.
Let's go.
Like, again, the trailer one is not as precisely aligned as I would want because it's a very big sticker, but fuck it, you know? It's pretty good.
We ball.
But yeah, fucking we ball. That's what I'm doing today. It's fucking we ball, man. This is my life, and I am enjoying myself. Talking to my friends, stickering Transformers, with my hands full of hedgehog blood. For anybody that came in from
What
like the
a
raid,
fantastic day. You
from the
killed
guy,
Captain Hurricane.
yeah,
like...
I murdered him. His blood will always be on my hands.
Literally.
Does he know how this bit has
Does he
ended
know?
up? Does he know? Because I think he
don't
went to
think he
play. I think he
does.
went to play like D&D or or do another stream.
I don't know.
Yes, I believe so. They're playing.
Like on-
Aren't they playing in a game of Eat the Reich today? The
Oh, yeah,
indie RPG
yeah.
about killing Nazis
Hold up.
Yeah.
Where is he
as
right
a
now?
vampire. Yes.
He is a vampire.
Yes.
I think he's on Caster stream maybe.
Yes,
He
yeah.
is.
Yeah. So he doesn't know.
He doesn't. No.
He
Literally the other day,
know.
me having a moment tuning into the Atmosphere stream and realizing that who the other people are on stream, being like, "Is that Caster? What the fuck?"
Oh yeah, you didn't know.
I just want you to know, every fucking store we've been in that has Halloween stuff, that has thing that looks like a mummy, Courage says it.
What do you say?
the gatekeeper being like,
What does he say? I forgot.
the gatekeeper at Atmosphere being all like, "Mommy."
Oh, you didn't love me. Every time. And you married this man.
I know. This is the life I chose. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god, amazing. You guys are incredible.
The true
Like-
power couple.
True
We
power
try.
couple. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely power couple. Okay, this sticker is so
Literally
difficult.
the
This is so
anime
long.
IRL.
It's true.
We're gonna be playing we're gonna be Disney adults tomorrow and play the Disney trading card game and deprive a bunch of other Disney adults of their prize packs. I mean, what?
What?
Oh my god. Are you gonna wait? What's the word for that? Are you gonna hustle?
Yeah, we're gonna sweep. No, I'm kidding.
You're gonna
probably not
hustle? You're gonna
Nah.
hustle people?
Nah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Courage is a liar and a scammer. He lives
no,
for
I'll have
fraud.
you know I believe in the heart of the cards and play fairly.
Oh. I wish you were a liar and a scammer. That would be way funnier. Robbery and fraud.
Sorry, I am not a
Hey.
messy bitch.
Oh shit.
I'm a
Shit,
messy
shit, shit, shit.
bitch.
Yeah, I know that's why I'm not.
You complete each other. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Cute.
Who knew
Also-
that by pretending to be an anime girl on the internet, I would find the husband I never asked for?
Okay, this one's fine as well. We're gonna put the Autobot symbol, put this part of it to rest. We still have a lot of stickers to go.
Program.
It's
Woo!
9:30. It's 9:38 p.m. This was not intended to be this long a stream. This was meant to end at like 8.
Oops.
Oh jeez.
But I'm just
Wow.
having a good time.
You just
Like-
really wanted to talk about idols with me.
I mean, always.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so that is.
Idols.
It's our speciality.
It is.
It's your special ability. It's your stand ability.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's in there. So now we need to do. Oh, hang on. The legs. The legs actually have, because as you can see, do you see how there's a silver on the big man,
Mm.
and these ones are not. So there's stickers for those. But you know what I
Oh,
think?
okay.
I think that would look better with a silver marker. Personally.
Yeah.
So let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
Let's fucking
Yeah,
do
Pixie
it.
doesn't, Jojo, but if you had a stand, it would be called Aidoru Katsudo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that a song?
Yeah, it's an Aikatsu song.
Right. Did I tell you what my stand is called?
No, but please tell me.
Do you guys know the Mountain Goats?
No.
Nope.
You don't? Oh, they're my favorite band. Or one of my favorite bands, anyway.
Are they actually goats?
No, they're like a kind of singer-songwriter, kind of folk rock kind of band, but like indie alternative. I would say it's alternative rock, alternative country, I guess you could say. They're really well known, and they have a very popular song. Okay, yeah, this looks pretty good, I think. Like,
Yeah, it
it'll
looks
need some
banging.
retouching later, but when it dries.
Looking nice. Looking spiffy.
Yeah. So they have a song called they have a really great album called The Sunset Tree, one of their most popular, and they have one of the most popular songs is called This Year, which has the refrain, "I am gonna make it through this year if it kills me."
Oh, very
And
good.
it's really, really good. That album is pretty real. It's about growing up with an abusive father, so you know, just forewarning you of that. So
Oh.
yeah, so
Wow.
but it's really, really good, and that song is really, I don't know, meaningful for me. And one of the things that like friends have said about me, and this is gonna sound like I'm bigging myself up, but one of the things is that I may lose, but I don't give up. If that makes sense. Like I lose all the time, but I always get back up. Like Cap once said that I have like the heart of a shonen protagonist. And so basically like my stand is called This Year, and it basically looks like, do you know when you see like those like your character here and it's like a character that's like a white blob with a cute face, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, and you know how sometimes those are like buff? So it's one of those, basically. That's what my stand looks like. And the power of the stand... Oh, I thought there was a roller for this. Did I not have a roller for this? Roller is like the little guy. I guess not. Anyway, so... The power of This Year is that it does not let me give up. If I need to give up or want to give up, it doesn't let me give up. And so no matter what, I will keep going, even if it fucking, you know, and it will not kill me, but I will be exhausted all the time. And that is how I keep going. But also it means that, like, in a JoJo fight kind of sense, it would mean that, like, I can do that to an enemy and make it so that they cannot rest or give up. And so that way I tire them out and I win.
Nice.
Yeah. I know. I
Got the stand ability figured out and everything.
Yep. Exactly. But yeah, but that's basically why, like, you know, whenever anything happens, like, and I do something like, say, a stupid dissertation for a stupid degree and fucking kill myself to fucking get it done, that's how I do it. I have a stand that doesn't let me stop. If I try to stop, if I try to lie down to rest, it picks me up, punches me in the gut, and points towards what I need to do. And that, my friends, is my stand. Thank you.
Well then.
How do we follow that up? Well, that happened.
Yeah, well, that happened.
Yeah, we have the edges for the laser X. Anyway, I love JoJo. I am sorry. I'm one of those people now. I am sorry about who I am.
I just couldn't get into it.
I very
tried.
much like JoJo, but I know that Pixie does not. So.
Yeah, just don't
Fair.
vibe with it. That's the thing, right? I'm just too much of a idle anime enjoyer.
That's okay.
Yeah,
but can I ask you which
like
part?
what you like.
Can I ask you which parts of JoJo you try to watch or read?
I don't know, the beginning.
So Phantom Blood, I guess. Like, were you watching the newer anime that started? Not the OVA for part 3.
I don't know. It was.
Was it in like the later 2000s?
I will say this: JoJo fans, JoJo purists will tell you, "Oh, you have to start with part 1. You have to read it from the beginning." And I mean, if you're interested in doing that, you can, and that's what I did. But
sure,
also,
that's what I tried to do.
So was that what you tried to do? Did you say, or?
I'm sure that was what I tried to do.
Yeah, it was like 2012 around.
Yeah.
Maybe
So here's the
after,
thing.
yeah.
Here's the thing. First of all, it's clobbering time. Second,
Clobbering time.
here's the thing.
see what you
Like
did
I don't think JoJo fans are correct. I think just like which Kamen Rider show I should watch first, you should watch whatever calls to you. But I will tell you this, in my opinion, the best my favorite JoJo part, which is also I think the best one for newcomers, because it has immaculate vibes, is part 4. In my opinion.
Yeah, I love part 4. It's probably my favorite.
Because part 4 is basically, because a lot of JoJo is like weird, fun shonen anime, and so is part 4. But part 4 is more like, part 4 asks the question, Pixie. What if there was just a fucked up town? What if there was a really nice but fucking weird town where some people have superpowers, and maybe some of them are serial killers, but maybe some of them are like an Italian cook who wants to like cook you a healthy dinner and uses the powers of his stand to make you a healthy dinner, and he's not evil. He's just a guy.
It's like it would have some wild ratings on TripAdvisor.
I'm like, it's like Persona 4, but but JoJo.
Well,
This
it's
sounds like
because
VTubers.
it's because Persona 4 is a
Well,
ripoff
yeah.
of JoJo,
I mean,
especially
yeah.
in part 4. Yeah. So I mean, if that sounds appealing, that's fine. But also, you don't need to. You don't have to. You're not obligated. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that, in my opinion, is a very accessible part because it's just like, yeah, there's a serial killer that they need to stop, and there's some stuff like that. But also, at the end of the day, it's just a bunch of like loser high school kids, hanging out in their stupid town and meeting other dirtbag high school kids, you know.
Dirtbag.
And also Jotaro is there.
It's true, and I love it when previous protagonists take on a mentoring role in another season or part in any piece of media ever. It's always really cool.
The fucked up thing is that Jotaro is more of a father to Josuke, who is his uncle technically. Even though
Yeah.
Josuke is, than to his own fucking daughter, who he fucking abandoned.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Chad, we need to go on a 30-second ad break, just the last ad break of the stream. Just we have to. So we will be right back. Or we're gonna stay on if you're a subscriber or whatever. I'm just gonna keep stickering. Because we're almost done, but you know. Yeah, sorry about that. But yes, that's the thing. Part 4 is just very nice like that. But at the same time, no, you're not obligated to like JoJo. I'm the kind of person that like I wanted to read it because I'm the kind of person that I want to be informed about important manga. Right? And I probably wouldn't have kept reading JoJo if I didn't enjoy it. But I'm the kind of person that I will put myself through something like that if something is important enough. But
Yeah, I
I
feel
am a
like
weirdo.
my problem was like I tried probably like multiple times to get into it, and I just couldn't. Like with Sentai, like I've given it a fair shot, and I'm at the point where I'm like, this just definitely isn't for me.
fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Absolutely.
And
fair.
I'm absolutely fine to be that person who will be like, JoJo references are lost on me, JoJo jokes are lost on me, and that's okay. There's got to be one cute but dumb idiot sat in the corner, right?
Listen. It's okay to admit that you're a hater. Welcome back, everybody.
Wow.
Welcome back,
I'm
everybody.
not a hater. I'm not a hater. I'm
joking.
just indifferent.
I'm joking. You are so different.
It's
I'm just indifferent.
I know. I'm just cyberbullying you.
How fucking dare you?
How
First
dare.
Captain Hurricane, now this.
Oh,
Yep,
it's the
yep.
blood. It's infected
Yeah.
the mind.
So there's like a little thing that is like "Go!" exclamation mark, and that's because the original one had it. So we need to put it there, basically. Yeah.
Go.
Go!
My first exposure to JoJo was I have played fighting games since I was in a tiny courage, and I played the Capcom Part 3 fighting game in an arcade on like a holiday trip, and I thought it was cool. I didn't know anything about JoJo. I just played the arcade game with some people that were at this like holiday resort that I was at because I didn't want to do holiday activities. I wanted to play video games, so I just played that cabinet to death.
That is so relatable.
Then,
That is so based.
And then I went and found I think I went and found some VHSs or something of the Part 3 OVA, and just and that showed the Egypt arc first, and then the start of Part 3 second.
Yeah,
so
that's how it was.
that was weird as hell. I just watched those, and that was all I thought existed of JoJo until I got like a little bit older, and the internet was more prominent, and then I was like, wait. And then I remember I had a PS2 demo disc that had a English trailer for the Ventuario PS2 game because it was originally going to come out in English. And they were like, and I still have the that particular demo disc that has it on. It had a trailer in English for it, and it was just called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So I was like, oh, is that the same thing? I'm like, I don't recognize any of these guys. And then they said to Araki, hey, you need to change the character names or it's not coming out. And Araki was like, no. And they were like, okay, so no English version of the game then, bye, and put it in the trash.
Wow.
Dang.
But there's a fan translation now anyway, so
Yeah, I was gonna say the my first experience with JoJo was that in the 90s when I was like getting into like the anime fandom back in Argentina. Like, and I was like I ran into some JoJo stuff, maybe like the PS1 port of the game or something.
Yeah.
And I remember asking my friend Laura about it, who I'm still friends with, and she's still a weeb, and now she has kids, and she's making her kids into weebs.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they're like a family that watches anime. It's fucking amazing. And,
That's cool.
That sounds like us in the future.
Yeah, for real.
And basically she, I told her like, oh, I thought about this thing called like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, what's it? And she was like, I don't know what, she was like, I read, she was like, I saw an OAV or something, and she was like, it's like, basically the way she described it is like, it's like Shonen, but weird. Which is literally exactly what it is. It's JoJo's.
Yeah, they're not wrong.
Yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. God,
Starts out as a Fist of the North Star parody and then goes absolutely bonkers.
That's why it's so big in Italy, because in Italy, I mean, it's not as big now, but I would say in the early 2000s it was really big because they got Fist of the North Star in the like early 90s.
Yes.
And Ken il Guerriero, it's called, which means Ken the Warrior.
He's also just Ken?
Yeah, he is just Ken.
Yeah.
He's the most Ken-off person
He is
ever.
the most Ken.
Oh my god.
Everywhere.
His
Raw
Kennedy is
Kennedy.
off the charts.
He is Ken.
Yes. Everywhere else he'd be the Fist of the North Star. Anyway,
Yeah.
so in Italy they got it right after or right around the same time, and people like loved it because like Italians love campy shit. They eat that up. They love camp, and they love campy parody stuff, and that's kind of how it started. People loved Part 3 a lot, and it's kind of still the most popular probably. But as I showed from the pictures from when I went to Italy a few weeks last month, you go to a shop, there's a full shelf of JoJo, and then there's a full other shelf of JoJo. There's just JoJo all the way down, baby.
Yeah.
They love that
All
JoJo,
that
but
JoJo.
yeah. But I have a tweet that I think is in my drafts where I was like, becoming a fan of JoJo is kind of like reading the entire Berserk and 5-Star Stories manga, in that it makes you fucking insufferable, and I'm a fan of all three.
Yeah, me.
So
I
you
know.
know, I am
Yeah,
fucking
huge
insufferable.
mood.
I am.
My
fucking
favorite thing
insufferable.
about Berserk was that Mira took frequent hiatuses from writing it to play Idolmaster.
Yeah,
fucking
so
based.
based.
Pop
Okay,
off,
you know-
man.
Recently, my friends Maya and Umar came up with this thing. Apparently, there was like an anime publisher called Manga UK in the 90s. Is that correct? Am I right in that?
They recently got merged into Funimation, who then got bought out as well, so they're now no more as of very recently, but yeah.
Yeah, but basically, apparently, back in the day, they used to like dub stuff in the UK and like dub names really weirdly, and so basically, Maya and Umar were like, if it was a Manga UK translation, it would be called Mental. Berserk would because it's called Mental, and Guts would be called Brass Neck.
Brass neck.
And it's like, oh, watch out, it's Brass Neck, he's mental.
That's mental.
Okay, but imagine if they went a step further and named it in Cockney rhyming slang, and it was called
God.
Radio Rental. That would be even better.
Oh my god. Oh my god, amazing.
I mean, that manga gave us a lot of good things, like the Devilman OVA dub.
My fave.
Wow.
There's I'm pretty sure that they did a couple of the Dragon Ball Z movies before the Funimation dub came out, and everyone's names are weird and wrong.
Who did that absolutely criminal English dub of Cardcaptor Sakura, where fucking Sakura's name throughout the entire
Sakura
thing
Avalon.
is pronounced as Sakura?
That was
Oh,
just
God.
Cardcaptors, right?
Yeah.
Where they skipped like most of the first season.
Yeah,
And skipped to
yeah.
Shaoran being in the party.
Yeah, and like everyone just like literally mispronounced her name so badly that like as a child I genuinely thought that's how it was said. So every time there was like a character called Sakura or like any like use of that word, I'd be like, oh, isn't it said Sakura?
I think I watched that as a kid.
That was a Canadian dubbing company, though. I think they were
Yes.
called Nelvana.
Nelvana. Now, okay, I will say one thing about that dub. That's how we said Sakura in Latin America, because in the Latin American dub they also called her Sakura. But I will say, and I still say it when I'm speaking in Spanish, it's a matter of how we pronounce how we stress words in Spanish. In that case, like, because if you said Cardcaptor Sakura, it sounds very weird for a name to have in Spanish to have 3 syllables. For that name with those syllables to be pronounced Sakura. In Spanish, it sounds kind of wrong. There are names that are 3 syllables and 6 letters, and they are stressed in the first syllable, like Monica, right? But Sakura just feels weird, and I think it's because it's a U. It is like we have a lot of rules about accents and stuff like stress in words. Oh, by the way, I'm putting in all these like monitors inside of the trailer to make it like more of a base. Do you see that? Like a monitor.
Fucking sick.
Yeah, but yeah, no, we did call her Sakura, but in our defense, it was the 90s.
Yeah.
And we were.
And more than anything, the main thing that's, you know, really whatever about that dub is that they skipped most of the early content and just kind of expected the audience to follow along because they wanted to appeal to boys more by having Shaoran already doing stuff.
Do you want to know the
they were
worst
like, no
part?
one will want to watch the early stuff. And I'm
Do you
like,
want to know the
no,
worst
it's
part?
great.
The same company is the one that commissioned the Latin American dub. It was also called Card Captors, but they knew that the Latin American market was more developed and that they didn't need to pull shit like that. So we got it called Sakura Card Captors. But ours was not altered.
Yeah.
We had all the
Okay.
gayness in there.
Yeah.
All the gayness.
Didn't
And I'm
they
pretty
dub
sure-
that-
And I'm
did,
pretty
like,
sure
the
they also
first-
made another version of it in English that was okay back in the day.
Funimation
as well.
redubbed it later and just did the whole thing from start to finish as it was.
No, but
intended,
even before
so-
that,
Did they really?
Because I watched it in Ireland on like they were showing it on Toonami,
Oh,
and they were
okay.
showing it dubbed, and they had not altered it in that way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to look into this. I remember that there's like a whole thing. It's like a whole thing.
I
My
mean,
childhood a lie.
I got into the mostly with like dubbed anime is pretty much how I got into most Magical Girl stuff with English language edited versions. I remember I spent more time watching a girl's TV channel than my sister did because it would show
Oh, good old Pop Girl.
yeah, it would show Sailor Moon, but it would also show
Precure.
It would show the English dub of Futariwa Pretty Cure that they just call Pretty Cure. And it would also show
it showed Card Captors.
yeah, they showed the English dub of Tokyo Mew Mew as well.
Oh my god, yeah, Zoe.
They showed 4 kids as Mew Mew Power.
Wow.
And that was I watched a lot of, and then I was like, wait, I should, I have the internet now. I'm gonna go watch the source material. And then I was like, yep, it's exactly like when I did that with Power Rangers. It's better, but
Yeah.
and the Power Rangers seasons that I liked the most as a kid, when I went and looked them up, I'm like, oh, they're the ones where they're basically just shot-for-shot remakes of the Sentai season episodes that they're doing. Right, okay. That's why like Time Force and Wild Force are good.
Pretty much.
Because
pretty
they're
much.
literally just Time Ranger and Power Ranger. But that's an entirely other different tangent.
Yeah. I will never forgive the Americans for what they did to Saint Seiya.
Uh-oh.
Literally bowling for soup as an opening theme. Now it's not a bad song.
Yeah.
It's not a bad
No.
song, but yeah, it's I Run So Far Away.
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking god.
Yeah,
It's the
and
whole thing.
it's weird, but the thing is, it's not a bad song, but it's replacing Pegasus Fantasy. I mean,
Yeah, and Pegasus Fantasy is like, it's so good.
it's literally one of the all-time anime bangers by Hironobu
Yeah.
Kageyama. Okay,
And like,
so before I
especially,
close
like,
it, I want to show you what I've done.
Oh, yeah.
So
Do
we
it.
got these wonderful it's not actually textured, but it looks textured.
Those
And
shiny
the-
stickers are giving me
So-
life.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
so good.
This guy has like laser cannons now, and then we have these like readouts. So it's like a base, right? It's like a base, right?
That's very
See
cool.
that? Come on, there we go.
It's analyzing the blood in your fingers.
Anyway,
It's got the hand. The hand is
oh,
right
yeah,
down the
we
sticker.
also stickered the blade to make it look a bit nicer. And the last thing that we need to do
Woo.
is we're gonna close all this up. We're gonna this is a bit complicated. I love this little drone guy, this little assistant repair drone, and we're gonna fold him up, and we're gonna close up the trailer. Okay, the trailer actually has like these doors, and it has these ramps. The reason why these are loose, these are like really cute, right? Like these really cute
Oh,
ramps.
wow.
The reason why they're so loose is because if you click them in, they're impossible to bring out. But I'm gonna just do it. Yeah, and now I can never bring them out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I need a spudger for that.
Yes,
I don't
tough
care.
forever.
It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, but that also means that, you see, the trailer can like open, and it's very nice like that. But yeah, this is looking great. The last thing we need to do is do the rear bumper. So we have two. We have the lights for the back. Hang on, where are they? Where's the picture?
Trailer isn't full of Optimus Prime's dirty little secrets.
Sadly, no. Well, depends on what he looks up in those monitors after hours. If you,
Yeah, you gotta have those
If you know
10
what I mean.
terabytes of storage or something.
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking
Bruh.
god.
I mean, how much? I mean, he's a robot. Can you imagine how much onboard storage he's got?
It depends.
And if you're a robot, you can probably just like watch whatever you want whenever you want, as long as you have it downloaded, right? I'm just saying, the man is replete with porn.
Did you say the Netflix one? Do you think that Optimus Prime comes pre-installed with Netflix?
This one probably, not this one, not the one I've been working on, but yeah.
If he finds you sharing your password, he'll arrive at your door.
Good God. Okay. So the last thing we need is the back plate. The back. Honestly, I was up for doing more of these stickering, but it's 10 p.m. and I need to have dinner.
Yep.
Understandable, to be honest.
Yeah, but I've just had to have such a good time. I've just not wanted. I've not felt like stopping. This has not felt like a 5 hours. Because on the current stream I have 3 hours and 20 minutes, and that's just since I had to restart it. So, and before that I was live for like what, a couple hours.
Yeah.
I am insane.
I had to get myself in here to stand my ground against the wretched Captain Hurricane.
Why did you get in here?
Because he was mansplaining anime.
Oh yeah, he was because he's doing that bit. Okay, there it
Yeah.
is. There's the back plate with the lights.
Yay.
The one where we act like I'm a 15-year-old on the internet.
God, but yeah, let's have a quick look at what we achieved. There's
yeah.
all the beautiful stickers on the front of this. This is looking fantastic, and it's so
It looks
subtly.
fucking sick.
Oh shit, I forgot that I painted these.
Uh-oh.
I forgot that I painted these.
Oh no, did you just paint your fingers again?
Oh no.
Oh, you did!
I am so stupid. Chat, I am so dumb. Oh my
Quick,
god.
whip out the ISO.
Oh my god. No, it's fine. It's fine. You can just wipe it off. It's fine. It's fine. It's wiped off. It's fine.
Yep,
Uh,
let it
the-
dry.
Anyway,
And
let's
patch
hold
the
it like
face up.
this. And yeah, that's what we achieved. Like, got it nice and stickered. And the trailer's looking fucking fit. Look at that. Oh, fuck that trailer. You know what I mean?
Fucking pifting.
Fucking
Oh, I
fantastic.
mean, considering the sizing, one could.
No! Bad! Bad
You
Coleman.
started it.
I didn't. You can't prove that I did. Anyway, let's...
I'm sure
Pivot
if
now.
you open this VOD and scroll back a little bit.
Can't prove it. Can't prove nothing. Can't prove nothing. Mate.
Wow.
Right, where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? Who's building Gunpla, actually? There's Benny. Wing Benny's building Gunpla. Who else have we got? My friend Akagi's playing Roblox. Why do I have so many friends?
Oh,
playing Roblox?
hell yeah. I love Roblox. I've never played Roblox.
I've never played blocks.
I played Roblox once as a joke, actually.
Went to the
online.
Lil Nas X concert
I
in
did.
Roblox.
I went to the Lil Nas X concert in Roblox.
Wow, really?
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
weird as shit.
Give me a moment. I'm just like looking for who we can raid. Folks, chat, do not go anywhere. We're gonna raid. We got a lot of times people forget to remove their their Gunpla tag when they're doing something else. I mean, I've done it, but how dare they?
Wait, you're supposed to remove the tag? Wait a second. Uh-oh.
There's me. There's
Raid yourself. Go live again.
Yeah, just
no.
stop starting stream again. I get first again.
No, you know what? We're gonna raid Sylvie Claus, who is a wonderful mecha themed VTuber who does Gunpla, and she's just starting out. I think she's just like starting stream, and we're gonna give her a quick raid. Folks, be nice over there. Here is the raid command. Here is what you say when we raid.
Oh,
is
my
it not
god, I'm gonna
working?
be part of a raid.
Oh, is it not working? Great. It's not
Oh, it's
working.
working.
Fantastic. Great. Thanks for that, Raid. Thanks for that, Raid Shadow Legends. No
Raid
sponsor.
Shadow let.
I got an offer.
I mean, I'm
from Raid
sure if
Shadow
you wanted to
Legends.
be sponsored by Raid Shadow
Oh
Legends,
no,
it's
no,
not hard to
chat,
be.
no! I got an offer.
Huh? Same.
Um,
I also have that offer.
Yeah, I got their offer. I'm trying to reload. Okay, Stream Element seems to be down. Great. This is probably why. All right, chat. Let's just raid. We're just gonna raid into Sylvie. Please be nice. She doesn't know me very well. Don't be super weird in chat, Coleman. And
So don't use the emotes, okay.
yeah, and thank you for the headbuds. And yes, thank you everybody for being here today. Thank you to the corpse of Captain Hurricane. Thank you Pixie Coleman and Courage for being here. We're gonna raid, and I'll be back tomorrow night on Fero's Era stream. I need a pizza.
Pizza!
Thank you everybody for being here, and good night.
Bye.